the stars collide, and only God knows why.
Broadcasting live from Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, and the great Upper Midwest. This is another edition of NTR Daily, your daily fix on news with intriguing point of views. We have you covered from Thief River Falls to Kiev, Crookston to Switzerland, and just about everywhere in between. And remember, you are now entering a spin-free zone. Here, it's simple. We talk open and honestly about everything that takes place around us and around the world. And if you don't like what you hear, you can throw on an episode of The View. NTR Daily with Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson starts shortly.
Drowning in your words from the stories that you carry. I would never judge, don't you ever say you're sorry. I don't mind if you don't mind it. Sharing all your secrets with me. 'Cause ooh, how I fell in love. Couldn't see it coming, best in my stereo. I can feel it coming, you on my radio. All I'm hearing is a song.
Want more Night Talks? We have you covered. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Night Talks Radio for bold and truthful commentary, breaking news, show updates, program guest information, and so much more. And hey, thanks for listening.
Want to reach Night Talks Radio? That's easy. Simply dial 1-507-384-9390. Or, for first-time callers, just dial 1-507-307-4424. From somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I hope you're having a wonderful day out there.
My goodness, your volume. Okay. I think we're good now. We're in the green.
Welcome to another edition of NTR Daily.
I forgot what show this is. Night Talks Radio or NTR Daily? Which one is it?
It's NTR Daily.
Well, thank goodness. Yeah,
Right.
we decided really like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that we were going to do this, and we just
I feel like crap.
out of the blue.
And, there was like this little sort of spunk in me that I got about 2 hours ago after we watched the new Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's an amazing movie.
Yeah,
by the
that's
way.
a very good movie.
Yeah, cliffhanger for sure.
Yep.
Like Xavier in there too. That was oh my God, that's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, see it.
The thing about that movie is you actually really have to think. Because,
it made me, dude, the end made me cry.
Well, no,
when he was saying goodbye to the girl.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the multiverse,
Yeah.
that, whatever universe she was in.
Yep.
And that's not his universe. He has to go back to his.
Yep.
That made me fucking cry.
Yeah.
That's why I was sitting there. Are you crying? I was like, no.
Well, no, what I was saying is that, it really makes you think and everything like that, because what if it's actually true? What if we can go to another universe and meet ourselves, and maybe ourselves are, instead of right now sitting on, talking on the radio, maybe they could be
doing literally infinity other things.
Yeah, other things,
there's whatever you can think of in your mind.
Maybe now they're watching the movie.
I don't. You know what? I'm not going to give any spoilers. I won't.
You don't know how time is in another universe, so you don't know if it's backwards or forward. So they,
or whatever
like
have
I
you.
said, is we just
don't do any spoilers. Don't do spoilers.
We just watched the movie, so if you go into another universe, it seems like probably that they could be watching the movie, and we're right now on the radio. Like it's behind us. You just don't know.
It's groovy, baby. We dropped some acid before this. No, interesting take on that, because a lot of people have been talking about the multiverse. Multi-universe for quite a bit now, a couple of years, to be honest with you.
Yep.
And then, okay, no spoilers, but in the movie, there's some parts that really make you go, the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's something that we just talked about, to be honest. So
it's like, whoever, I don't know who produced it, but whoever produced this movie and
Sam
came up
Raimi
with the scripts and everything was amazing.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I mean,
Wow.
it's definitely worth the UHD rent.
Wow. So anyway,
Anywho.
yes, like Daniel was saying, we just kind of needed a couple of days off just to kind of
to wind down,
and stuff like that. I had a wonderful day at the park with my daughter. I did a mother-daughter day, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it looked so fun, but like,
fun.
I literally just to get out of bed. It was just like, oh motherfuck, and so I didn't want to move.
No, so Daniel just slept in and got his beauty sleep.
I mean, I wish I didn't even really go to sleep. It was just that uncomfortable, just like, man.
Well,
it's just horrible.
Horrible. I think we need a new bed. So if we get a new bed, I think that could be a lot better too.
That could be the reason. But no, I haven't. I haven't got some sleep in 2 days.
Yeah, right.
2-3 days. Yeah.
So I suppose you guys
radio
are
host
ready
life.
to find out what we have to say today or tonight. I should say.
What do you got to say?
Well, the
Monday morning. By the way,
Monday morning, yeah.
In the Central Time Zone.
Yes.
And the East Coast. I think, what time is it right now?
12:46 a.m.
Okay, so it's still Sunday Mountain Time.
Yeah.
And there you go. And that's my my thing of the day, I guess.
That's your take, huh?
There you go. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the Philippines cancel Russia's the Philippines cancel Russia's helicopter deal. The Philippines, the Philippines have confirmed it.
Wow.
That they're canceling the contract. That they were going to build Russian transport helicopters. They were going to build.
I'll tell you what.
16 of them. The Mi-17s. And they canceled it due to changes in priorities necessitated by global political developments.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, because they need to, the Philippines, all those neutral nations in that area, they need to prepare.
Yeah.
Okay? And they definitely don't want to be dealing with Russia at this point, okay?
Well,
because everybody knows at this point who it's going to be. It's going to be China or Russia. Or Russia and China together.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. It's going to come down to when China does attack.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, folks, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I would say maybe a week or two or sooner.
He's going to do it when we actually pay more attention to what's going on with Russia and Ukraine.
Well, here it's military-wise, it's just
He's
what a great advantage.
Surprise attack.
Well, it's not a surprise. We know.
Yeah.
We know this is going to happen. Okay, let's put it that way. Our military
But we're
intelligence
not
and all
gonna
that.
be ready.
But here's the deal. You see, we're not. We're not ready exactly. We're not moving as fast as we should be.
No.
To the Baltics and to the China Sea.
Yeah.
Okay, and the Taiwan Strait. So those neutral countries, they're going to cut ties with China and Russia. And they're going to kind of hang out and watch what's happening because China is going to attack Taiwan. Mm-hmm. Okay? And as soon as that happens, okay, I believe they're already building forces right now.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Ready to go in. It could be any week. Could be, this week. And then once that happens, then Russia, boom, into the Baltics.
Yep, exactly.
Latvia, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Estonia. And NATO's going to have to get over there.
Yeah.
It says it's going to take 2 days for them to prepare for that attack. Wow. So they will probably capture the Baltic states back. Yeah. Okay, I don't think we can hold that.
No.
So we are going to put all our forces to the northern and eastern borders of Poland.
Right.
Because that's where they're going to go next.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where the big battle could take place. Where you might actually see, kind of gives me goosebumps because this is stuff that, you thought would never be happening in 2022. But it gives me goosebumps. That could be the first time that an American dogfighter, an F-22 or a Russian, Su whatever.
Right.
Could get in a dogfight. And we would have real bullets going back and forth between the United States and Russia.
Here's the thing is, okay, Russia right now
Missiles
is
and such.
building their own equipment. Basically.
Yeah, their whole...
And they're running out of supplies.
They are.
And they're being depleted real fast.
They are. They are being cut off, but their banking system within the country,
right?
And I have first-hand knowledge of this. They're sustaining. They're going to sustain. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
But they've prepared for this situation.
Yeah.
This inevitability.
Yeah. But I think this canceling of the order of these, a helicopter.
Well, all that is money.
I think that's going to hurt them.
It's not going to hurt them. That money's nothing. Okay. So that's not going to matter.
I'm not saying the money. I'm saying the helicopters, being built that were supposed to be built for them. They were probably going to use them.
Taiwan is going to go, or not Taiwan, but
war.
The Philippines, is going to somebody else, maybe the United States. Say, hey,
well, here's the thing is, okay, it's a good thing you brought that up because listen to this.
All right, what's up?
The Philippine Defense Secretary, has told the Associated Press that reason of canceling the $322.3 million deal was due to concerns over potential U.S. sanctions. The decision was approved by the then president, the one that signed it back in 2021.
Okay, yeah, that's simple. I mean, they don't want to piss us off.
No.
So they're like, dude, fucking cut all ties with Russia right now.
And they don't want to get sanctioned.
Okay, because we have I think 5 fleets out there.
Yep.
In the Pacific. We got one hovering about the San Diego area, and we got 4 more out there just doing figure eights.
Right.
And last word is that I heard there was a carrier group heading to that region. But yeah, the Philippines, they're like, fuck no.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Dude, if the United States is coming over here and China's going into Taiwan, we're going to be neutral as fuck.
Yeah.
Or be on America's side.
Yeah, but they're still
somebody's going to be forced to choose.
They're still trying to negotiate with Russia, though, to get the money of the down payment of one of the helicopters that had already been built. It's like $4.2 million or something like that.
Whatever.
With.
I got that much in my pocket.
I don't know if they'll get it or not because,
No, they've already showed that, by doing this is kind of saying, we're not on your side, dude.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
it's like all those little countries and whatnot over there, New Guinea, all those. And then don't forget at all, okay, here's what's going to happen. We'll have 1 or 2 fleets over there.
Yeah.
Okay. When China does decide to go in and invade Taiwan, we are going to lift the sanctions on Japan.
Huh?
Okay, military-wise. We are going to probably, I would say, this is just my military knowledge, we're probably going to allow them, for the first time again, to have an actual military.
Wow.
Okay. And we can supply them. They have just, they're grounded and things like that. But we can supply them.
Didn't know that Japan did not have a military.
Japan was after World War II. It was signed that Japan could never be a military again.
Wow.
That the United States would take care of Japan.
Wow.
Because, I mean, they're trying to take over. They're badass,
Yeah, exactly.
Look what they did Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And so we dropped, they didn't believe that we had this new atom bomb.
Right.
And the first time they were like, "Oh, there's no there's no damn way that you have a second one."
Yep.
And then Nagasaki, boom, and right there they said, "Fuck, okay, we're done." So they had to sign a treaty stating that they cannot no longer have a military.
Wow.
And that America will guard them.
Huh. Well, I know, Japan, aren't they part of NATO?
No.
Oh.
No. They are not. They are. They're a neutral country.
Wow.
And lean American. But they will lift that sanction and that treaty order and allow them to get their military back up again. Yeah. And so we'll be going in there.
Right.
Okay. We'll have some F-22s and whatnot. Mm-hmm. We're kind of slow on that. We're depleted.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, because we're going to be battling in 2 different areas of the world. Really.
Right.
So it's getting equipment and aircraft and things like that, that's going to be hard. It's going to be super hard to do.
Yeah.
But when we go to help Taiwan, we'll have Japan. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then don't forget about the Aussies. We will have Australia's military.
Yeah.
Which is formidable. You want a Foster's beer? I said, but no, they have a great military. I mean, so all 3 of us will just go in and push China back.
Right.
And it will be, there'll be, heavy losses on each side. I'm not going to lie. Okay? But I think it will come to a stalemate. And China will occupy probably half of Taiwan.
Wow.
But the number of deaths, I wouldn't even imagine a number right now. But I mean, that's how it's gonna. I believe that's how it's gonna kick off.
Well,
so when China does that, Russia's gonna see that,
right.
And then they're prepared. They're ready to go on the Baltic borders there. So when they see that, that's their green light to go.
Yeah. Now
the United States and NATO has to be in those spots and fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's 2 different spots. NATO's going to be over there. It's going to be the United States and whatnot with, like Japan and Australia over by China. But, man, this is going to stretch us. We have had the, people recruiting in the military in the past couple of years has gone way down.
Yeah.
Like, we are desperate.
Yep.
Okay? So, we're, don't sit there and think that we're, some top power, we can be defeated.
Right.
We can be defeated, and these guys, if China and Russia are working together to do this, well, I mean that's great, man. What a move.
Yeah.
Start a big battle in Taiwan, and then Russia will go into the Baltics.
Yeah.
You will be so depleted.
Yeah.
And
Well,
NATO is refusing to get ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's kind of interesting that you talk about Japan, because I'm going to tell you one thing here real quick.
Japan.
Before we go
How would you like
into the next one, it's a little off course, but I wanted to touch base. Okay, so
this whole night's been off course.
countries are urging Russia to withdraw from the Ukraine nuclear power plant. Dozens of countries, including the United States, Japan, the United Kingdom, and Turkey, called on Russia to leave the power plant. Communication lines, radiation monitoring sensors, nitrogen, oxygen station, and other parts have been damaged in the recent days.
Wow, you got through that one, huh?
Calling it a nuclear blackmail. And and the IAEA Director General Rafael Marinano Grossi said,
there you go.
These military actions near to such a large nuclear facility could head to very serious consequences.
It would.
What
it
would
would
you
be.
say about that one, Daniel?
Yeah, it would be global devastation.
Yeah. Why?
Okay,
Explain.
if another shell, say, hits over there, or they're fucking around, whatever.
Yeah, it's the shells, and they're causing explosions.
And if it hits again, because one reactor is already out.
Yep.
And the water pump to reactor 2 is working still, but it is dying.
Yep.
So it's barely keeping those nuclear rods
Yep. Exactly.
in that reactor cold or
Right.
cooled down. If another shell, say, hits that area, forget about it. You'll see the world's worst nuclear tragedy. And so when you say nuclear blackmail, that's perfect. Do what we say, or we're going to purposely melt down this nuclear power plant.
Exactly.
And
that's their power. So because like I said, they're depleted of a lot of their things, okay? And they're going to use this power plant as part of their plan to basically destroy,
it's
Ukraine.
These.
They've
I'm
already
telling you
figured
right
that
now,
they
they're
can't take it over because people are obviously going after them and stopping them.
I'll tell you right now. Russia's got some problems. Okay.
Yep.
Military-wise, you have the Russian military,
right?
And then you have the break-off Russian military.
Break-off. What's that?
Okay. Well, that's what I kind of call it. But break-off is more devoted to the Soviet Union.
Ah.
Okay. Those are the ones that you see doing the killing.
Yep.
Doing the shelling on apartments, things like that.
Okay.
Okay, they have broken off. They truly, honestly, they've taken some heavy losses.
Yeah.
For being a world power like that.
Right.
They have taken their communication and things like that is really bad. And the morale of some of these guys are so low.
Wow.
That they're either, leaving, defecting, okay, or they just sit on the side of the road because they have not gotten orders, perhaps, with all the stuff they have. They don't know where to go.
Yeah, some of them don't know what's going on.
And then you have the breakaways that are doing this raping and killing and all this stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that in Kyrgyzstan. Let's talk about that. Supposedly here, a couple months back, there's supposedly supposed to be some kind of camp going on. And, it's like a camp, and they've got all the civilians over there, and they're doing, like, major things to them. Like, they are torturing them big time.
Oh, yeah. Well, without question. There's definitely torture going on.
Wow.
Okay, and...
to me,
if you're a break-off Russian military personnel, I would hate to be next to you. You know what I mean? The torture that they do, I mean, oh my God, waterboarding, just one of them, and that just gives me goosebumps right now.
Oh my God.
That is, like, you feel like you're dying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's just, I mean,
they're trying to drown you.
It's just horrible. It's a horrible situation over there, folks. But that's how I see it happening. Though China's going to go first to Taiwan. Russia is going to get the green light and try to take the Baltics.
Yeah.
And then after that, they'll try to go into Poland, and that's where we're going to put the majority of our forces.
Right.
And then we'll let the Pacific, fleet do their job, and Australia and Japan helping us.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I think we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on during the show.
Yeah.
But the House passes the climate tax and health bill. Come on, you guys. I mean, seriously. Okay, so Congress gave final approval on Friday, okay?
Good God.
Which will reduce the cost of prescription drugs. Well, okay, here's the thing is, it's going to reduce the cost of prescription drugs, but there's going to be a limited amount of drugs. It's only 10 drugs.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that.
No,
so,
this is the little things that
but
the conservatives
it's only
see.
10 drugs.
And I forgot what they call them,
Apparently, it's going to pour billions of dollars into effort to slow global warming.
Yeah, that's our biggest problem.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, natural earth thing.
Yeah.
Let's just try to stop that.
So with a vote of 220 to 207, the legislation would inject more than $370 billion into climate and energy programs, helping cut greenhouse gas emissions by about 40%. I mean, seriously, it's their Green Deal put into a smaller.
Oh yeah, it's the new
bill.
it's the new Green Deal again. They just it's different. They just changed it around a little bit.
Because here's the thing, they are urging businesses right away to start using energy like by solar power.
Oh yeah,
and electric.
Because we got money to do that, eh?
Instead of gas. I mean, seriously.
These guys are nuts. And what's his name? Was it Graham?
Yeah.
That said, if you do this,
yep.
If this goes through, he says, when we have Republican majority,
yep.
He says that fucking bill is done.
Yep. That's interesting because I do have a couple of Republicans that have replied to this, and they were not very happy, and I'll tell you about that too. But so the vote comes days after Biden signed a $280 billion industrial policy bill that will shore up America's chip manufacturing. I mean, seriously, where is all this money coming from?
They're literally
we have inflation going on big time.
They're literally like printing money for this. That's what I feel. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's insane.
Well, no, maybe
Hunter
Biden's connections, Maybe that's how they're getting
all
money,
coming out,
and everything,
But, we have you know what, the oil reserves?
Yeah.
The special oil reserves, great quality oil, by the way, okay?
Into that
Military.
too.
He has taken that.
Yes.
And sent a majority of it to China.
Yes, I know.
Like, hello, connection.
Yeah, really?
I mean, that was for us.
Yeah.
No president has touched that.
No.
I think in the gas crisis in late 1970s, it was tapped into. But it was only like 10 million barrels or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't like 350 million barrels.
Right. When Trump was president, and everything like that, he actually made that supply a little bit bigger. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean that is meant 4 times like right now.
Yeah.
Those barrels in this crisis right now are supposed to be given out, and that will cause the price of gas to go down.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can supply ourselves for a little bit.
Right.
Okay, that's what it is. It's a military strategic reserve. He is giving our fucking shit away to China because Biden.
Yep,
exactly. Biden.
Yeah.
That name is going to go down in history. Fucking Biden. As soon as you hear it, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
God.
Well, see, the thing is,
unbelievable. Like, can you hate America anymore?
He's sending another big package over to freaking, Ukraine again. It's like, where are you getting all of this money? I mean,
well, first off, like, dude, you all right, the military leaders, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, they just need to tell him to fuck off, okay? Because we got to get over there, and we got to get ready.
Yeah.
Like, because they're already ready.
Right.
Okay, China's ready.
Right.
We are not ready. NATO is just starting to train and get people out there and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Russia has a great advantage right now.
Mm-hmm.
They take the Baltics. They're going to go to Poland after that. And we have to stop them.
Yeah.
We have to stop them. I mean, folks, that is it. Like, that's it. There's no money being sent anymore. There's none of that. It'll be wartime.
Right.
Like, we are going to be in a war with Russia and China very, very soon. Okay? I mean, it's inevitable at this point.
Right. Well,
inevitable.
I mean, listen to this, what we're doing here. Okay, the U.S. State Department is going to provide $89 million to support Ukraine's demeaning efforts. Basically, I believe,
I can't fucking read that reading.
Fired.
Fucking fired. All right, go ahead.
It's demeaning efforts in Ukraine. As the national forces, one of the largest landmine and unexploded ordnance challenges
ammunition
in decades. Okay, I mean, they're basically going to send 100 demeaning teams who will work in areas where greatest amount of contamination is, and the United States will provide training and equipment to the demeaning teams. An official said they declined to say where the training will take place.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this for? What are they doing?
It is demeaning.
I don't know. Did you hear that? Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Absolutely stupid.
Just fucking Ukraine. I don't know. It just stop sending money, dude.
It's stupid.
Like, they can't. They would. What did he say? Zelensky.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need your fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I need your fucking help.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Exactly.
And Jesus Christ, we have Biden and Harris in office. It's like, oh my God, World War III is about to happen, like literally in just a couple weeks.
Well, that's what they want.
And of course,
we all know that.
But now it's like inevitable.
Yeah.
And people don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, people are just still kind of like, hey, how you doing? It's Monday morning in America. At any moment, the buttons could be pushed. You don't know.
Right.
Okay? It just takes one shot.
So
if a NATO personnel says takes a shot at a Russian, settlement or whatnot, right there on the border, military set up. There you go.
Yeah.
Started World War III.
Exactly.
It's easy as that.
Yep.
And it's on.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is my personal thinking is that we're on track for that. Mm-hmm. We are going to have World War III is going to be two battles.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be the United States against China, and NATO, which to Russia is the United States.
Right.
But NATO to stop Russia from taking the Baltics and Poland.
Right.
And keep moving on. We have to stop them in Poland.
Yeah. So I mean, exactly what you're saying, is that these two, Biden's going to go down in history for destroying the world. I mean, seriously.
When the Republicans take back control, which is absolutely going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to see some major changes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's going to be some changes right away.
Yep.
But obviously, it's not going to magically change like a couple of days. It's going to take some years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to get back on track and things like that. But we'll see immediate help because these guys are going to just cut everything down that Biden did.
Oh yeah.
Just like Biden did to Trump.
Yeah, we have to rebuild.
Trump's policies were fucking working.
Yeah.
We were thriving.
Yep.
He fucking stopped every one of them.
Yep.
Okay, when we get control again, which again I say we are going to, conservatives. They're going to knock it all down. Just knock it down.
Right.
Boop.
Right.
And magically we'll be somewhat better right away. Boop.
Yeah.
And then they're going to, but to the border, if you're fucking illegal crossing that border, pal, there's going to be a bullet in your ass. And we're not going to fuck around no more. We're going to get the military back in order here and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Stop this whole transsexual fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. It's getting out of control.
Oh, my God.
Minnesota is about to have their first transsexual in our legislation. Seriously.
No. I don't know what the fuck you meant by legislation, but
in our state legislation.
Like what do you mean? Like giving them rights and shit or something?
Like part of our state, like they're gonna be in the the running, basically, of a seat.
The fuck? You're fired. The bottom line is that they're having house parties like that here.
Yeah.
With children as young as 16.
Yeah. It's
okay.
ridiculous.
I mean, that is absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah, and you have to pay like $30 to attend, and it's just absolutely
like, we're gonna knock it down.
Wow.
We're gonna knock it down.
Well, we did.
Folks,
we actually
knocking it down.
We actually informed it to our mayor.
Mayor
so
Brian Homer.
Yes, Brian Homer. Good job,
no, he's
Brian.
A good guy.
So
big shout out to his son too. I think he's going to Wisconsin to be goalie. Going to play in the Big Ten.
Wow.
He is this outstanding goaltender.
Awesome.
So
anyway, let's go ahead and talk Trump. Okay.
I'll talk Trump all day. Let's do it.
I've got a couple of
Donald Trump.
I got a couple of wonderful stories about Trump.
The Trump.
Okay. Number one. Okay.
The Don.
They are allowing now Trump's tax records to be seen, to be like taken and looked at, and everything.
He hasn't been president for like 2 years either. By the way.
Another thing.
They just can't stop. It's Trump derangement syndrome.
Listen to this. After helping Trump win Florida twice, she could lead his 2024 campaign. So,
who was that?
Plotting a comeback was proving to be tough, and he needed someone to whip his political operation in shape. So Trump began asking his close friends to help him. Susie was an intriguing choice from the state. So, Trump's world is dynamic and volatile
because it's just crazy out there. It's volatile
and
innovative
and ever changing. And Susie is the rock. Florida.
Fucking Susie.
GOP
Shout out to Susie in Florida.
Representative Matt Gaetz said.
Matt Gaetz.
Listen to this. Susie is a supremely talented woman in a male-dominated area, said the Republican National Committee Chairwoman Rona McDaniel.
Fired.
Her ability to navigate tough political environments to
Sorry, go ahead.
execute campaign goals and deliver Republican victories is unmatched.
Well, good.
I mean, seriously, he's going to have someone work with him. But see, here's another thing that they're doing for Trump. They're doing to Trump. This ridiculous raid.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
There's so many problems, folks. I mean, it was like the Minneapolis shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just like, dude, wow. Like, am I watching the Pee Wee Herman fucking, hospital bit?
Yeah.
That's how it looked, man.
Yeah.
They didn't even have EMTs. They just picked them up on just like fake looking gurney and just took it over. Like, what the fuck? They didn't even have a crime scene.
Exactly.
Like 30 minutes later, people were just walking around like, what up,
Yeah.
And so you're like, man, by now, all conservatives know exactly what the left is doing. Like, it takes you like 10 minutes now to be like, oh, got it. So with this, this Trump raid, it's like it took me probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yep. Because it's like, okay, first off, you got warrants. I want to see the affidavits. I want to see the affidavits.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Okay,
That's a good thing you're talking about because I have a story on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't care about fucking warrants, man. I mean, I want to see the affidavits, So and also, why were the cameras turned off in his, Mar-a-Lago home? Okay. So when they went in, all the cameras were off. So nothing was recorded. They wanted the cameras off. And then on top of that, they did not allow Trump's attorney in his home to watch what the FBI was doing in there.
No.
And that is unlawful.
Right.
That is against the law. His attorney has all the right, okay, constitutionally, to be in there and watch what the FBI is looking for. And they said no.
But what they're saying that his attorney actually signed before they went in.
Yeah, I really highly, I don't believe that at all.
Right.
I don't see Trump's attorney signing something that would be, bad for him in a way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why would your attorney do that? You're paying this attorney, to be your guy. So why would he turn on you and do that? I don't believe that.
Right. Well, Jonathan Gillian says he's an FBI agent, isn't he?
Dude, the FBI and CIA, they're all left. They've all been fucking, fucked.
Yeah, and that's what he says, is that the FBI was overstepping, and they always, look beyond the Democratic Party.
Oh, yeah.
Some ideological leftist. I mean, seriously. The Trump trusted in Christopher, okay? But he's always been in cahoots with the attorneys of the DOJ. I mean, everybody works with the Dems. We all know that.
The DOJ is left.
You got. I'm sorry to say it, but you got police that work with the Dems. I mean, you've got.
Yeah, I mean, it's
everyone that works
there's
with the Dems.
Some police. Well, most police, 95%. Good. But you got the left has taken these establishments over.
Right.
And when we get back in power, it's time to start, booting people out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Clean the swamp.
And I mean, come on, seriously. Hillary had all this information on her servers, and it was a subject to hacking, and she didn't get crap. They didn't do
she
nothing.
left.
They didn't do
at the
nothing.
trial, she freaking did. Did you see? When she was there, and they asked, did this cause the death?
Yeah.
Of 6, I think it was 6 Marines.
Yeah.
And she fucking laughed.
Yeah.
She laughed.
Yeah.
And the guy, I forgot who was questioning her, but he was like, Miss Clinton, there's nothing funny at all about this.
Right.
And she was laughing.
Yeah.
She knew that she got those fucking Marines killed.
Yeah, she ordered it.
So, I mean, they left them high and dry.
Yeah.
So when we get back control, I mean, we're going after this election cycle. Like, we know what's up now.
Yeah.
We are going to go like a heat-seeking missile to every one of these fucking things as soon as we get back control.
Yeah.
Just, nope, you're on. Boom, stop, boom, 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 boom. Just, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That is totally it. My gosh. Yeah, so
this raid, actually, they're trying to get it so Trump won't come back.
They don't. The whole thing. They're trying to find a way to not allow him to be on the presidential ballot.
Right. Exactly.
And it's like, no, like, you're not going to do that.
But
This raid, as a matter of fact, Trump's approval rating, I think now it went up to 40%.
Yeah.
Like 40% chance.
Yep.
With Biden, over Biden.
Yeah.
Okay. After the raid, like, it went up. It was like 31. And then it just went up to like crazy number, like 40%, 41% after the raid, because now people are finally seeing, like, wow, man, these guys are fucking nuts. They cannot stop fucking with Trump.
Yep.
They have Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, yes.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So we see all this now. People,
right.
the normal people, normal fucking God-fearing people.
Yeah.
We know what the is going on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is not. We have learned our lesson.
Right.
But 2020 to 2024. Okay, we have learned some fucking lesson. We know what's up.
Yeah.
When we gain control.
Yeah, we
know what to do.
Yeah, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
We know what to do.
So the CDC ends recommendations for COVID-19. Listen to this.
Jesus.
No, actually, this is actually pretty good. So just listen. Okay. So in new guidelines released,
I fucking listened to it anyway.
U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention will no longer recommend staying at least 6 feet away. The shift is a sign of how things have changed from the beginning.
Wow.
Nearly the entire U.S. population has at least some immunity through the vaccination.
No, sure.
previous infection
The ones that all
or
died,
even
you mean?
both. I mean, seriously.
The people that died from the shot?
So they're finding like there's a big differential from the last 2 years. So here's the new...
The death number is getting kind of where they want it to be?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Like,
So here's another thing. And the new
Fucking CDC.
guidance will also...
oh, tell me. What?
We'll also get it so people don't have to quarantine if they have been exposed to people who have it, but
Oh my
they are
God.
not affected.
Oh, dear God, you have the fucking flu.
Right.
Stay in your house for 14 days.
Here's the thing is, it does still recommend that people wear masks indoors
Oh
for 10
my
days
God.
if you have the COVID-19. I mean, seriously.
Where's the quote? Was it May 2021 from
Yeah.
the New England Journal of Medicine
Yeah.
that clearly states masks do not work.
Yep.
Do not. I repeat, do not work.
Yep.
Okay, this is from, the top authority in medical news.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the New England Journal of Medicine
Right.
in May of 2021 stated that covering your face in any way, shape, or form with any masks does not work.
Right.
I can fucking give you the goddamn source right now.
Yep.
So just like I don't even the CDC if there's something new with the CDC, I'm just like, well, like it's just like no.
Well,
I'm not even what are you gonna fucking say now?
Here's another thing is that there's going to be some school
Put a plug in
changes
your butthole or
apparently.
something?
No, there's going to be some school changes apparently.
Oh,
So the agency removed the recommendation that kids in different classrooms avoid mixing. So they make it so now that
This is insane.
They can combine,
So
and be in
insane.
the classroom.
oh my
Seriously.
gosh.
It also has removed the test to stay policy, meaning if exposed to someone who gets COVID-19, they have to take a test until
Oh
it's
my
is
God.
negative, basically, to not come back to school. So they have taken that away as well. Now they haven't taken the fact that if you have COVID or whatever that you're going to be tested, obviously, but they've taking away the
First time.
fact that kids that were exposed to that person, like in the playground or whatever, do not have to take this stupid test.
If people just realize that testing, oh my God, get tested.
Yep.
Get yourself tested every couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do it as much as possible.
Right?
Everybody on this fucking planet at one point probably had coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay? Multiple times.
Right.
So there, at any given time, me and you, could have COVID in our system. So they want to test. They want to test you a lot because say that you have a cough or something along those lines, and you get tested, and you got coronavirus now. Okay, they say, oh, look at that, you got coronavirus. It's probably in your body the already from having it. So if you keep testing, they're going to keep saying that COVID is still here and still growing and getting better, and or not better, but faster and this and that. So stop testing. That's it, people. Hello. Stop getting tested.
Yeah.
Because if you get tested, a majority every single time at one point are going to test positive. And they're going to use that. Okay? They use that to keep pushing this COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
If you stop testing, folks, there won't be any issue anymore. It will go away. And by the way, don't take the shot, morons.
Right.
The 20 some odd thousand people that have died already?
Yeah.
Heart attacks, strokes, just Justin Bieber and his wife or girlfriend,
Yeah.
Haley.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They both got the shot and suddenly had facial paralysis.
Yep.
Like, get the fuck away from me with that fucking needle.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Because by definition, the ingredients in these shots, okay, do not. It doesn't. You can't defy it as a vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay, it is something else,
Yep. Yep.
and it is killing people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't the COVID in the beginning when you're like, man, okay, they're using this. It was the shot the whole time. They wanted you to get that shot.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they scared people up so badly.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Man, we're bulking up, on these shots and this and that. Everybody, America, you're gonna be set, man. You just get these shots, get these fucking 18,000 shots in 5 days, and you'll be cool."
Right.
It's like, so what was happening is that these people going to get tested, these idiots, they keep testing positive and this and that, and they get these shots or whatever, up to 5 or 6 shots.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, of course the boosters.
Boosters. Yeah.
Boosters. And, dude, I mean, it's simple. It's simple stuff, folks. If you put that much into your body, your immune system is going to go crazy.
Right.
Okay? It will be dysfunctional.
Right.
You're going to walk outside, and somebody walks by with a cold, you're going to catch the cold and die.
Yeah.
Because your immune system
is
being fucked.
Being attacked, yep.
Because you have gotten so many shots in your body.
Yeah.
Okay, and then same thing with these. All of a sudden we have, sudden adult death syndrome.
Right.
Like, really?
Right.
Oh, it just happened to me. From 20 to 40 years old, healthy. I mean, these guys are like athletes, things like that. I'm just dropping dead, heart attacks. What do you say, CDC and the left and all that? Oh, I don't know. It's pretty shitty. Like, wow, dude, it's a fucking shot.
Yeah,
like, hello?
It is. Well, see, here's the thing: okay,
Fuck.
we get the flu shot. We
well,
don't.
I
don't get the flu shot, but I'm just saying it's out there for people to get the flu shot. The flu shot is only once a year. There is no booster or anything like that, like everyone else has. The polio shot. I mean, polio, come on, seriously. Something that is really bad for us, can kill us, instantly.
Could have killed so many kids.
Yeah, exactly.
They only
give you that shot once. I mean, seriously. You know that something else is in that shot. It's got to be a nanoparticle or something like that inside that shot.
Yeah, it has. There's some metal.
Yeah.
Some sort of metal.
It has to.
That they figure 5G. It might be a trigger 5G.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go on. We're coming up to a break here, but
yeah, it's part of control.
It's then more and more they get to put in you.
Yeah.
Okay, the more and more they could say control you via 5G or talked about 6G, but but your immune system, it's gone.
Yeah, it is.
And so now with them kind of falling back, maybe they're getting to the number of deaths that they wanted.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the whole point of this is,
depopulation.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. So, if you just do your research.
Yeah.
Okay, if you just be smart and look these things up, folks.
Yeah.
It'll open your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't give two fucking shits.
Yeah. I say it's the Illuminati.
It could be. I know, we just watched Doctor Strange. Holy shit.
No, it's not because of Doctor Strange. I've just always felt that the Illuminati is behind everything that is going on in the world. They are actually probably monitoring us right now. I mean, they are huge. Shit. The Illuminati is huge. I don't know how many it consists of, but I do know that they're very powerful and they have lots of money, and that's why they're still going today.
Dude, did you see that video I sent you on the Denver airport?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh, speaking of Illuminati, we're gonna have to. You're gonna look at that at the break, and I want to hear what you think about it when we come back.
Okay.
It's insane. Like that place was built to be a bunker, a new world order.
Wow.
I mean, it's the things that they have, the paintings and.
Oh, is that the one? Yeah, the paintings and everything on there.
They have that blue fucking horse, dude, with red eyes.
Yeah,
Right when you come in, like, what the fuck? And now,
yeah,
they have a pharaoh, like an Egyptian dog, fucking looking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Dude, standing there, a big giant, like, what the fuck? People are like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many things. There's so many things.
Yeah.
That people are finding out. And they even have like this weird gargoyle when you walk in that you can ask it any question.
Right.
And it will fucking give you answers and like communicate with you.
Wow.
And, you know, it literally, when you ask it, does this have anything to do with the Illuminati?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, well, I don't know, maybe. It could be. Like, I mean, seriously, like, I'll show you this, like, it's going to blow your mind. And the pictures on the wall and things on the ground and all that, oh my God.
Right.
So, just insane stuff. But I'll let you watch that video on break.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think we should do. You think we should do a break now?
I think we should do a break.
Yeah, let's do a break. That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break here on Night Talks Radio Daily. We will. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. NTR Daily. Monday morning. Woo!
not alone. I don't wanna get in trouble. See where you stand. I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we meant, all the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah.
Want to reach Night Talks Radio? That's easy. Simply dial 1-507-384-9390. Or for first-time callers, just dial 1-507-307-4424. From somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
Everyone says that I should get going, start running, but how am I supposed to run when I'm falling?
That's right. Daniel Brewer. Jennifer Gregerson. A special Sunday night, Monday morning NTR Daily here for you. So how is everybody doing tonight? Give us a call. Speak your mind. Got open lines as well. So a little bit more news out of Chicago. Surprise, surprise. A BNSF railroad camera that was set up by some tracks that they owned. Okay. Caught a hit and run. I mean, there's video out there. You can search this now. Just search, Chicago hit and run or something. Graphic video. I want to tell you that right now. So it's pretty bad. 3 people were killed. He had to be doing about 60, I would say. Plowed into 3 people that are crossing the street. And you can see the bodies flipping hardcore in the air and landing on the railroad tracks or near the railroad tracks. He is still at large, unfortunately. So the police have a manhunt for this fucking bastard, and they all died. He left them to die, and manhunt right now, and he's considered armed and dangerous. So if you live in the Chicago area, watch out for that vehicle. It was like a white Nissan, and he just flew over that track grade. Hey, Jennifer, are you going to join the show, or?
Oh, yes, I'm going to join the show.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry I had to
fine.
step away for a short second.
No problem. What's on the, what are we talking about now? What are we doing?
Well, actually, we're going to go back and we're going to see what the Republicans say about this bill.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So Republicans slammed the bill several times. They say it's excessive and too expensive at this uncertain economic moment.
Oh, that's absolutely correct.
Representative Kevin McCarthy, Republican of California, said, "I urge my colleagues to remember this day. Remember this day because it will be the last time the House operates so recklessly and irresponsibly."
Oh, yeah, like the Republicans and conservatives, man. They're like, man, wait till we take over in November, pal.
Yeah.
And wait till we get to office, too, and we have full control of the government.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. And Torrin Sinclair, a spokeswoman for the House of the Republicans campaign arm, said that...
It's a spokesperson.
Yes.
Okay.
Vulnerable Democrats continue to show voters they have no clue how to fix the economic disaster they created.
They're just walking around just like they don't give 2 flying shits.
I like that. I like that quote that she had. That is so true.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty damn true.
I mean, seriously, here's the thing. Okay, Biden, he like when he talks and everything like that, it's like you're listening to, I mean, I'm not trying to offend kids or anything like that, but it's like you're listening to like a speech kid, that's having some issues and stuff. He doesn't know how to talk, for one. He forgets things, And, sometimes
Wait, who is this?
he even forgets he's a president.
Oh, Biden. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is like a fucking lost child, dude.
Yeah.
When you see him walking around, like,
Yeah.
just,
Like a
handshaking, nobody's
little puppy
there.
dog, yeah.
Everybody's like, dude, and like his handlers, you see as soon as he gets off stage, you gotta grab him. No, this way, come this way, because he'll wander off, dude. He'll fucking wander off. Like,
exactly.
You don't know what the fuck he's doing. So, just horrible. Like they're you know what?
He's got to have dementia.
It's I mean, the last presidential medical guy, the lead guy for the president. Mm-hmm. He's allowed to speak after 2 years. Yeah. He was like, absolutely not. He said the number one thing out of multiple things. He said that would stop him from that he would say he's not fit for office is his mental capacity. Yeah. Just boom, right there. I would say nope. He is not. He cannot hold office. Yeah. He says I have no clue who his medical doctor is. Yeah. Right now, because you don't know. You don't know him.
And I think that's why they the left had this plan the whole time, and that's why they got Harris. Anyway, I'm not
Harris.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that name because K's just screw me up. Anyway, but so Harris, is actually, doing some things, but she's doing it for the transgender, what is it? The NGTBQ
LGBTQ.
Plus
sign.
Whatever. I don't care what their sign is or anything like that. Comma. Right.
Equal sign. X. It's like, I mean, come on. How many fucking things are you add to that? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said before, the actual homosexuals, like the gays and all that. Yeah. That don't bother nobody. They just whatever. You don't even know. Whatever. Right. They are like, you motherfuckers. Yeah. The real gays. Yeah, they like no part of this.
No, see, they keep to themselves. None. They don't push the stuff on you.
They are like, how dare you? Yeah. Tie us in to your bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Like, dude, okay, whatever, man. I like a dude, or the girl likes a girl, right. Whatever, okay? Right. But even they're like, what the fuck are you doing putting transsexual fucking kids or people in schools? Exactly. So the real gays are they're outraged that they have basically been pulled in to this movement. Yeah. Okay, this LGBTQ plus sign ampersand question mark. Plus sign, and then they're like, dude, we're just gay. Like, we just leave us alone. You're pulling us into your fiasco. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want to fucking be a part of that whatsoever. So, a majority of the of gays hate this movement. It's just a select group of people. Yeah.
Well, see, I have a relative who is a transgender, and I have talked to this person. I'm not going to say no names or anything.
What was that?
But
who? What?
I've talked to this person, okay?
A person?
And they say that...
Is that their pronoun, they?
No,
because you can go to jail if you're in Canada.
I'm just making sure that nobody knows this person's name, okay? Anyway, they say...
Fucking secret? I can't even know later?
No.
Okay. You tell me? Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you later. All right. So...
Thank you.
You're welcome. So they say that they thought they were always supposed to be this person that they are today. I mean, they felt like it always growing up and everything like that. I don't know what they feel, really, when they want to change and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a trend or if it's something they just want to do.
It's always been a phase.
Yeah.
It's always been a very short phase.
Right.
In early teenage years. Yeah. Okay. You're really mixed up in your head. You're starting to become an adult. Yeah. Getting close to. Mm-hmm. You're out and associating and this and that, and so many things are going through your head. Right. That you have trouble understanding your identity. Right. Okay. So they are twisting that now, and say once you do that, have these, it might not even be like I want to be transsexual or anything
right,
like that.
Right.
You know, it might be we talked about it like piercings or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're confused about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just we all know that, right? Okay. One more thing.
Okay.
We all know that.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been happening.
Right.
I mean, it always happens.
Right.
You know, I mean, I wasn't wanting to be gay or anything. I mean, but I went through things like, who am I? You know what I mean? And I do like, you know, for a year I was, you know, Snoop Dogg and Warren G.
Right.
Okay, you know, and, you know, in my fucking my burgundy Beretta with I had two 15s in the back and a JVC.
You know, that's kind of interesting that you had a Beretta because I had a Chevy Cavalier.
Dude. Oh,
I
know what?
I had a Z24 Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, back in the day, I'd be like, damn, baby.
I loved that car.
Damn, baby, what are you doing that, man? I'm going to take a ride in your car.
Yeah.
Those were fucking, that car and the
know.
Beretta, dude. The Beretta Z, they had a Beretta Z, I think it was too, or
yeah.
X. Oh, fuck, man, people are getting pissed off. There's a whole underground thing for these cars, by the way. Like, I am in a group. It's like a secret fucking society of like Beretta lovers, dude.
You know what?
And like I think is that a problem? Like I go in it, I talk all the time, I look at stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm figuring in my head, is there any way I can buy a Beretta again?
Exactly, you know? and that's interesting that you say that because I'm looking for a Z24 Cavalier
like,
again.
Dude, if anybody
seriously.
out there, like, you know, we were talking about we need donations pretty bad. You know, dude, just give us a fucking Beretta.
And Z24 Cavalier, and we'll be happy.
And I will be. No, you know what? I'm gonna look up right now.
You know, here's the thing: is okay.
Go ahead. You talk.
My Z24 Cavalier was amazing. I mean,
what color was it? I gotta know.
It was sky blue. I mean, it was beautiful.
Any other colors with it? Just all sky blue.
Oh, it was sky blue, and then inside had the gray interior and everything. It was really nice. And the nice thing about it that I really liked is it had a digital speedometer.
Speedometer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A digital one, and I really liked that a lot. You know, it had a sunroof. Well, not really a sunroof. I think they call it a moonroof.
Yeah, they call it moonroof sometimes.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that car got destroyed when I got hit by a drunk driver. He was going obviously he was going too fast for one, and it was an uncontrolled intersection, and he failed to yield to me. So therefore, he hit me, the car spun around and smashed in my passenger side, and they had a hard time getting me out because I was smashed in on both sides, you know, so I was stuck right in the middle of the car. Actually, I think they might have had to use Jaws of Life to get me out. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm laying on the stretcher, and his girlfriend's coming over to me and just screaming at me, like, look what you did to my car. Oh, my
what
God.
What did you do? Really?
And I'm laying here on the stretcher, you know, and stuff
dude,
like that.
You're
it's
fucking
like,
drunk, moron.
Wow, you know. And here's the thing is, he
Cuff him.
He tried
Cuff him up.
He tried to flee the police. He really did.
Really?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, like that's like I watch those shows like all the time. You know,
right.
It's like, do you think you're gonna get away?
Yeah.
Like, do you seriously think you're getting away?
Yeah.
Like, by the time you're running, dude, there's a perimeter set up already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're going to find you, dude.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get tackled and tased and fucked.
Well, they did.
Like, so you know, it's like, what are people? Why are you so rough with these people? I don't know. They're just completely disobeying, you know, lawful orders, running away from a crime scene, all this and that. You know, like that's a criminal.
Yeah.
Okay. I would be a criminal if I did that.
Right.
So, if I heard that person, okay, we'll just use that example, you know, did that, I would have zero qualms, zero about the police just beating the shit out of this dude to get him down on the ground. Okay.
Well, see, they did catch him. Okay.
Good. Thank God.
They did catch him, and that's the good thing about it. But
yeah, good.
You know, everything was busted in that car except for an angel pin my grandmother had gave me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I must have had, she was my great-grandmother, so I must have had her guiding me or watching over me, because when the doctor and everyone I knew saw the actual car, they said that I should have been dead.
Jesus.
It was
That's unbelievable.
horrible, you know, and everything. But I laid on the stretcher, honestly, for, I think it was 3 hours before they waited on me, though.
Jeez.
It was nuts, because they didn't have very good.
What is it, a weekend or something?
I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was a weekend because I was getting ready to go see well, my boyfriend at the time. I was getting ready to go see him.
You had boyfriends before me?
I'm sorry. Yes, I did.
That's okay. I had plenty of girlfriends.
I got married, you know. I got married.
I had plenty of Satans before you.
I've actually been married twice, you know.
Yeah, I think I've been married once.
See, the first.
I don't know if it was legal though.
First time I was married, you know. I mean, obviously it wasn't legal or anything like that, but I was in I believe it was 6th grade, and it was the Sadie Hawkins Day dance. And I married the foreign exchange student.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
It was so funny. His name was Alex, and I married him, and he was so happy and everything like that. And we just we hung out the rest of the day and danced and everything like that. You know, it's like I made this foreign exchange student really happy. It was awesome.
All right. Anyway. So, if anybody, we'll go back to the cars really quick.
Yeah.
If anybody can donate, it's get me a 1996 Chevy Beretta Z26.
Or
wait. That vehicle,
yeah,
can match Mustang 5.0.
Mm.
It could beat it. Mm. Really rare. They didn't make a lot of them.
Yeah.
But my God, if I could get even right now, 2022.
What color was it?
Burgundy.
Burgundy, a purple.
No, burgundy. I'll show you. It's like a reddish almost. But,
okay.
But I had to think of that. The reason it fucking... I had two Brennas.
Yeah.
One was the White Devil. Because it was white. I called it the White Devil.
Okay.
And then the burgundy one, both of them just got, just fucked. Like, I lived in Wayne Westland. So here's a shout out. Here's a story from the Wayne Westland days. In southeastern Michigan, so you had your gangs and stuff out there, right?
Right.
And then the Crips and Bloods and shit. it's like, you're like 14, 15 years old, or it's like 17, 18. But you get your car, the first time, and just wannabes, right? But they would fuck around and all that. And so one day, I don't know who, it could have been an enemy of mine that I had. I had multiple enemies. Okay. So I woke up one morning and I went to, I was so GQ back then.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, just put on the fucking shorts, man. Boom, boom, hat, and
glasses. Yeah, did you look just like Joey Fatone or something like that?
Dude, I swear to God, every time I'd go to Windsor, okay, in Ontario, because 19, you go drink there,
Yeah.
So we cross the bridge, and whatnot, fucking John Seguin, fucking pot, saying,
oh my God.
After we get past the fucking border patrol,
yeah,
in the States, he goes, well, they didn't find this. I'm like, John, you motherfucker! I was always pissed, man. I was like, dude, we're gonna go through the Canadian fucking side. They checked this fucking car, we're fucked. It was like every time. That was the only time that the car never got checked, by the way.
So what was the first? I have to ask. I have to intervene. I'm sorry, but what was the first time that you actually had a drink of alcohol? When was it?
First time?
Yeah. How old were you?
Oh, fuck, dude.
I bet you I got
I was 18.
I bet you I got you.
I was 17.
I got you beat.
Yeah, well, I'd imagine you were drinking like...
No, I was not that bad. But I was... I had a few sips of wine when I was 10 years old,
Here you go.
That was my first one. Okay. But see, here's the thing is when I was in college... They
accepted you in college?
Yeah, they did accept me in college.
Weird.
It was just crazy. I went on a scholarship, you guys. It was awesome. I went on a scholarship to cosmetology to do hair and makeup.
Does that have to do with space?
Oh,
no,
that's cosmetology.
I got it.
Cosmetology is dealing with the hair, doing perms and colors and cuts and all that wonderful stuff.
Can you go on with the story? Because I want to finish mine.
So here's the thing. I don't know what happened, but I got so drunk that I ended up
passed
out in the bathtub, and then the next morning I had the shower on me. Oh, I was so mad.
Oh my gosh! When we drink after I got done with the railroad, sometimes,
yeah,
and you tapped into that red wine. I think this was 2015,
right?
2014. I'd never seen anybody that drunk in my life. But you were talking about Saturn like a motherfucker. And I was like, what? And it was like I wasn't even there. Like you were communicating to somebody else. about Saturn and its rings, dude. And you were fucking livid about it. You were like, fucking Saturn, fucking rings. Like, and I was like, oh my God, dude. Like, there it is, man. There it is. Everybody has a little bit of Dan in them. You know what I mean? So, but let me finish my story real quick.
That's the time you were feeding me cheese balls.
I had to
you were feeding me cheese balls right by the toilet. After I had passed out by the toilet in the bathroom.
I didn't know what
he
to
comes
do.
and he's feeding me cheese balls because he's like, "Hun, you have to eat something, or you're gonna get sick. You're gonna throw up." You know, so he's feeding me cheese balls.
And you just like ate them, and they kind of just like came out of your mouth, dude.
Yeah, I know, because I
slapped all over fucking cheese balls. I let you sleep in. I didn't want to move you or anything because I didn't. I just went back, sat down, and watched fucking YouTube videos, man. Fucking railroad memes and shit.
God,
but
that's wine for you.
No, so I come out of the house, right?
Yeah.
And get ready to go in my Beretta, and I this motherfucker. Dude, somebody stole all my tires, dude, and had it bricked.
Wow.
So I was like, nice, you motherfuckers. Like, had like money was fucking, a little short then,
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
My grandparents came through a lot, but I couldn't believe that. So I had to get rid of that. I liked that car.
Yeah.
And then the Burgundy Devil, Burgundy Devil, that's what I call that, Burgundy Devil and the White Devil. The Burgundy one, dude, when I was at my ex-girlfriend's place, Jessica.
You had a girlfriend before me.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We can get into that.
Wow. No, that's okay.
I won't say her last name, but her name was Jessica, and she lived in a trailer park that wasn't too far away.
Right.
From where I was at. And anyway, I because I, wasn't a resident, you had to park in a certain area overnight. And I was kind of iffy about it, man. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I had the shit. I had the shit in my car, man. I had the detachable JVC.
You were the wild one.
And I had the rainbow tint.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I fucking people, and I look like fucking Joey Fatone from NSYNC. Like people, like girls that just melt, man, when I come by.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. God, that was a long time ago.
What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But no. So somebody broke in. Busted my front window.
Oh,
stole my fucking radio.
Oh, nice.
And so there was glass everywhere. Mm-hmm. And basically, I don't know, the car, like, I put it in for repairs or something. Yeah. And somebody stole it.
Stole your car?
And
oh my God.
the Detroit Police Department found it the same way. Like how could this be? They found it on some random street in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay, when you start getting into like the housing streets and stuff.
Yeah.
Not like downtown Detroit, but Detroit. Found my car up on bricks, dude, with all the tires gone, the window smashed, all the equipment gone. Like I don't even know what happened. I talked to the people that were supposed to be fixing my car. They're like, we don't know nothing about that. Like, dude, my car was fucking sick. Like, what the fuck? And like, the police were like, we're gonna have to fucking get this down here and shit. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. So that's how I lost my fucking brother, man.
Oh my God.
Just everybody fucking with me, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, Wayne Westland. Just, it's like I love you, but I fucking hate you. You know what I mean?
Well, I loved my 1988 Z24 Cavalier. I absolutely loved it.
Oh, it was a 1988?
It was a 1988, yeah.
So mine was a 1996.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it and everything like that. I mean,
dude, I had burgundy lights in it.
I had fuzzy
cover seats
around
and the
with
window.
My music on so loud and stuff like that, and I mean, I
Forget
remember one song that we used to do because it like kind of annoyed the heck out of everyone in the school parking lot. At lunchtime, me and Kara would go and sit in the car, and we turned on that Barbie song.
Barbie?
Yeah, Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah, in a Barbie world.
Dude, it was in Wayne Westland, too. I remember specifically with Lisa Beningo.
You could touch my hair and go anywhere.
Yeah.
Come on,
I remember that
really?
specifically, getting coffee, going to school with Lisa Beningo.
Yeah.
I picked her up or whatever. I don't know. That's I was with Pam or whatever, and we fucking that was a song. That was like the fucking song, dude.
I know.
I remember in my head going by a certain specific area. I played that.
Yeah.
On my fucking system, dude. Just like, I don't give a fuck, dude. When NSYNC was fucking hot, I would pull up with all windows down, fucking turn that shit to 11, dude.
You know,
it's gonna be me. Motherfuckers like giving you looks and shit. I'll be like, motherfucker.
Well, for me, it was Metallica. I played Green Day.
Oh yeah.
And I played Boyz II Men. I absolutely loved Boyz II Men.
I went back and forth, man. Like there was my NSYNC days,
Honestly,
there was my Metallica days.
I didn't know much about NSYNC until you came in my life.
Oh,
I know, seriously. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
This is stunning to me.
Yeah.
NSYNC was like the shit. Like I was like, in my head, man. I was like, God, these guys are gonna fucking make it. Mm-hmm. Then it's like Justin's like, I'm gonna do a little solo album. I'm just like, fuck, God damn it.
I tell you one thing though, what I really would have liked.
Dude, if I had a man crush or wanted to be somebody, I would be. I still to this day I'd be Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Joey Fatone, because I look like him back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
I'm sorry, hon.
Justin is like a man's man.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'll tell you one thing. If I had a choice to marry Justin Timberlake, I'm sorry, I would leave you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. It wouldn't affect me much.
Wow. Almost 9 years. Come on. No.
I love you to death. I love you to death.
So
what? What the fuck were we even talking about?
I don't even know where we
happened?
are. Seriously.
What day is it?
Wow.
What's going on around here?
No, okay. Anyway, so let's get a little serious.
2:02 in the morning.
This is kind of sad. Okay, this is sad, guys. This is kind of sad. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So a child charged with shooting a mom and 2 other kids. Jesus. Okay. So a minor has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder.
So the fucking parent didn't lock their weapon up properly.
And 1 count of falsifying physical evidence for killing a New Hampshire 25-year-old Cassandra Sweeney and her 2 sons.
Jesus.
The suspected killer will be tried as a juvenile under state law, and the New Hampshire Department of Justice said that please state that prosecutors did not say what connection or the child had to victims. They do not know, and they don't know the motive at all. Neither the motive. Yeah.
Well, he didn't have a motive. He probably didn't know what the hell was he fucking doing.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
The parent should be prosecuted big time.
Well, no, I mean,
because
yeah.
I guess they're dead, but
well, I don't know if it's a connection. I don't know if it was their son or what.
Well, if it was,
they
should be charged because they did not properly secure that weapon. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's simple, man. You always put your guns and all that stuff away from children and locked in a lockbox.
Yeah, exactly.
So if the parents in this case would be to blame, but I guess they're fucking dead, huh?
Well, see, I don't know if it was his parents or not.
A lesson.
It could have been, a babysitter that was babysitting 2 younger kids.
But still, it'd be the parents' weapon.
Home, and stuff. So, but I just wanted to say, rest in peace, Benjamin, 4 years old.
Yeah,
Mason, who would have turned 2 later this month, and 25-year-old Cassandra. Our condolences go out to the family, the father, and friends during this difficult, horrific time. Let's take a moment of silence.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that's absolutely horrible. That is a sad story.
It's sad. It's very sad, I mean, people out there, need to learn how, and I've said it before, they need to learn how to take care of their children. They need to take care and they need to be very, very attentive.
Stop being liberal.
No, I know, but they need to watch. They need to watch what they're watching on TV.
Stop being far left.
I mean, seriously, they need to listen to the child when the child is having a problem, and not just shove them away or throw a device in their,
it's basic stuff to me. You know what I mean?
It is. It is all basic knowledge here in parenting and stuff, but some people don't want to even deal with it, and that's sad because then those kids turn out like nobody loves them, nobody wants to have them or anything like that.
Yeah,
so either
it's
suicide or it's mass shooting or even just killing their parents. It's just crazy.
Yeah. It's what they see, what they're being taught, how they're being raised, and everything right now, unfortunately, is left. I mean, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's subliminal messaging, all that stuff. I mean, we have to gain control again. So I mean, it's just outrageous.
So here's another one.
Anne Hesh, yeah.
Anne Hesh
died.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes, I know.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it neither. Apparently what happened is that they think there might have been alcohol in her system, but they know for sure that there were drugs in her system.
Yeah, I forgot what they said. It was some sort of opioid. I can't remember. But,
yeah.
Or possibly the benzo. But yeah, she was wrong. Yeah. I think she was 2 points. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised by that for some reason. Like, it's surprising to me.
Right.
Anne Hesh, like.
I mean, she was.
She's been in multiple movies. I mean,
yeah,
holy shit.
But she has had some problems. I mean, since
40-year-old virgin. Remember she puked.
Since she actually was with Ellen DeGeneres for a little while,
Yeah,
and their relationship kind of didn't go very well, and stuff. So she had some issues there. And then not only that, she got married, and I guess she had some drug issues going on, and stuff. And
yeah, most of them do. Most of them do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's rare as fuck to find like a Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Let's put it in Hollywood.
Exactly.
And then
Hollywood is all about drugs and alcohol.
There's several people that are coming out now. What's that damn guy? That the leader, Dark Lord or whatever from. Galaxy? Fucking. I cannot remember.
Oh, I don't
what was
remember.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're going to have to go look that up.
I'm going to look that up real quick. He also is like a Johnny Depp.
Right.
Okay, he's like, dude, no. Like, I'm not going to be involved in that shit,
But see, here's the thing with Anne, is she was a donor, so that's good because they are trying.
What do you mean?
They're trying to find someone who needs an organ.
Gardens of Galaxy.
I mean, her organs and everything are going to go out to people who match, and she's going to be able to save some lives, so she sacrificed her own life to basically save some lives in a way.
Wow. She's in I guess you could say it that way.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
She was drunk and fucked up on benzos. And
yeah, she was only 53 years old.
Whoop.
The volcano, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, helped her basically seal her fame into Hollywood and beyond.
Yeah, that was her entrance
that was
there.
the big thing right there.
Yeah, and then she got,
had
like
some
I said,
little ones before. But
she was never a main actor. She was always like
actress.
This, I'm sorry, actress. She was like there, but not there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So every single movie. So.
She was like an outcast?
I think, not like an outcast, but she wasn't the primary actress. She wasn't the first actress. You know what
right.
I mean? I forgot what that's called, like secondary actress or something, but co-actress or something.
Yeah, but she was good, though. She was good when she had her parts.
She was good. 40-year-old virgin when she puked, or whatever, and she was driving that car drunk as shit. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? She was drunk as shit driving that car, and it's like, wow. How ironic that you die that way.
Deja vu.
How ironic.
Seriously.
So, and then she was in a couple other movies, so.
Anyway, I understand that the Vikings.
Chris Pratt.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay.
Hollywood, the other Johnny Depp. Love Chris Pratt.
So I understand that today, actually, the Vikings won 26-20, and it was actually amazing because
today.
They won. It was
Saturday night.
Oh, was it?
No, Friday night.
No, I thought it was Sunday's game.
No. It was Friday night.
Okay. Well, I do apologize.
But still, we'll get it out.
They won without Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Cousins out with COVID.
COVID-19.
So he's got the cold.
Oh my God.
You gotta go quarantine this guy.
Oh my God.
So we didn't get to see Kirk, unfortunately.
Right.
Huge fan of Kirk Cousins. Michigan State, go green, go white. But they found a way to win, huh? With their backup quarterback. Well, my Lions. Everybody knows I'm from Wayne Westland, so.
How did they do?
Been a what do you think? What do you think they did? Tell me what you think they did.
Nah.
Yep. Remember Gladiator? We were just watching.
Yeah.
We had to do the thumb,
Yeah.
up or down.
I just did it.
Yeah.
I just did it.
That's exactly what happened. Like, I was gonna watch it, and I was like, wait a second, they're fucking gonna lose. This is preseason anyway. So like, I'll just wait till they start. I'm not gonna watch them in preseason.
Right.
They're just gonna fucking, whatever.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. After the
Jared's gonna get it going though.
After the raid on Trump's house, okay, it really upset this one man. So I'm going to talk about this, okay? So an armed January 6th man is fatally shot after firing into the FBI field office in Cincinnati. I mean, seriously. So the man fired a nail gun into an FBI field office in Cincinnati last Thursday before he was killed. I mean, seriously. And this guy, okay, listen to this, okay? The guy apparently, they say, was part of the U.S. Capitol riots. I mean, he was there, but they don't know if he went inside or anything.
Oh, good God.
But Ricky Walter Schiffer was fatally shot when he raised a gun at officers and the officers opened fire. It wasn't clear whether he fired or not, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. But he posted several days before that his desire was to kill FBI agents after former President Trump's raid. He also said earlier that day, two law enforcement sources said that a man armed with a rifle got inside the FBI building and fired the nail gun. And the authorities closed the highway in both directions, and that's where they found him. He basically came out of the car. They tried to negotiate him down, and he didn't negotiate, so therefore they had to shoot them.
Well, we'll keep it up then. Wait, hold on.
In another one of his posts on Truth Social, Trump's platform, okay, he appeared to call on people to prepare for combat. He also stated in another one that users should kill FBI agents on sight.
Okay, now that's no. Even though they're working with the left, you don't kill any cop or FBI.
No. I mean they did wrong. I don't think they should have raided Trump's place. They did it very wrong. But yeah, nobody needs to be killed for it.
So to stay on that same subject,
go ahead.
So yesterday, a man fatally shoots himself after ramming into the U.S. Capitol barrier.
Wow.
So this dude, because they got the barriers and they got, the police and whatnot there.
Yeah.
Capitol Police. They just sit there and they chill, really. Watching stuff now and the tensions and all that. And he come fucking flying up about 45, 50 miles an hour trying to get right there. So he hit a couple cars and hit the barrier and fucking kind of got through a little bit. And they were on him. Yeah. Like if he made any move with that gun, just the timing, he would have been dead anyway.
Right.
But he immediately shot himself. He killed himself.
Wow.
Because they could have. I don't think they got a shot off.
Maybe they were trying. Maybe he was trying to commit suicide or something. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, because that is the thing. That's a hot thing, man.
Yeah.
Suicide by police now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it's so fucking insane. But
yeah.
So he did it at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh wow.
So these cops were not. I mean, they were just hanging out, dude, in the morning. Like, probably drinking coffee and shit, and talking. Would you think a fucking car? Like, I mean, it's unbelievable.
But it's the U.S. Capitol building. I mean, don't you think that they have it patrolled?
Yeah. These police are there 24/7.
Okay,
they were there.
Yeah.
They're always ready at the barrier. Okay.
Wow.
But you wouldn't suspect that at 4 a.m.,
yeah, exactly.
Just out of the blue,
yeah.
a fucking car going 45, 50 miles per hour.
Right.
Is going to bash through your Capitol Police patrol cars.
Yeah.
And bash into the barrier.
Yeah.
And before you got, a shot on him, he fucking kills himself.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me a little bit. I mean, this guy didn't kill himself or anything, but what was that show that we were watching, like Dash Cam or Police Cam?
Cam something. Police Cam or
police camera or something like that. Anyway,
love that fucking show, man.
The guy was going around the curve, and he acts. It's almost like his brakes went out. Is what they had found out.
They did say that. Yeah.
And he smashes into this house. And then all of a sudden, when he gets out, he leaves the car running, which was the stupidest thing to do.
And then you hear just a Mexican standing
like that. And then all of a sudden, when the police get there and try and approach the house explodes.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Wow.
Like the officer, when he was trying, he said that he was going to go. He saw that the driver was out.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get to the driver right away. He said he thought a tire was hissing, and when he was running towards that guy, I mean, he was blown
backwards,
off his fucking feet. And the other guys with the cameras, they saw it, and they ran. Yeah. I mean, they like that, and that dude was like, woo, blown fucking everybody. Holy shit balls.
Yeah,
you know?
And the burn victims, I mean, they had to spend
like 40% of their body.
Yeah, 40% of their body was burned, and they had to spend 3 months in the burn units. I mean,
it's like cop camp. Maybe?
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, just insane. They survived, but.
Yeah, but that's a good show. I mean, it is. I mean, it shows that cops don't just go out and arrest people.
Yeah,
stop them for traffic or anything like that. It shows that cops are horrific, are amazing heroes.
Yeah, I mean, they really are. It's like a cops.
Yeah, they go through a lot of.
But it's now
things.
It's a story. Mm-hmm. Like you actually get into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like cops where you're just watching live.
No.
Like they actually have these police officers talking about the incident, what happened.
Exactly.
I mean, the camera. Everybody has cameras now. They gotta have cameras in the cars on them, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So you hear and see everything, and it's an amazing show. Like it shows how much they put themselves in danger for the American public.
Yeah.
And the one that I watched it was a rookie. On his first day with an older officer who there was a black truck that just cut him off, came onto the highway they're on and cut him off big time. They had to hit the brakes and everything.
Right.
So the rookie, on his first day looked at, the senior officer, and the senior officer gave him that look like, yeah, turn on the lights. And so he flipped the lights on for him, and they pulled over, and there was a man in the back who kept giving false names, like 6 or 7 times.
Oh, wow.
So they figured out also that this man had something against him with one of the people in the vehicle, like a no protection order or something like that. Right. So he could be in trouble, or the person could be in trouble. They're breaking the...
Well, they both can be in trouble.
Yeah, so what he did is that he said, sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle. And he said, oh, I got a cane here, and he pulled it up, in the way it might take some time. He said, oh, okay, I understand. He backed up from the door a little bit.
Yeah.
His senior officer was right at the tail end of the vehicle, with his gun ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was starting to be a little fucking fishy, right?
Right, exactly.
So the rookie, he backed up, and when the guy was getting out, he got out of the vehicle, and it looked like a Glock. And, I mean, he already had one in the chamber, so he had intention that whole time to kill.
Yeah.
Okay, because he had it ready to go.
Right.
He shot at the officer. He fell down, the rookie officer, and was able to get 2 shots off. He hit him one in the chest, hit his hand, and another one that hit him in the chest. He ended up dying, and the senior cop shot him a few times. But there was a split second where the gentleman that they were trying to arrest or whatever, he didn't realize that there was another police officer standing at the back of the vehicle.
Yep.
And it stunned him. You can see him turn his eyes real quick, like, oh, I didn't realize there was another cop
right,
there.
Exactly.
And that split second
allowed
that rookie officer to fall back. I mean, he fell back with his gun and started firing. But that split second that he looked back to see that other officer, probably saved that rookie's life.
Wow.
That split second. So I mean, it's amazing stuff.
Yeah,
and you get to hear the whole story. I mean, it's like it's addicting. Like I watch it all the time. Like that's what I do. I do this and I watch that.
See, here's the thing. Okay, if you abide by the law, you won't get in trouble. I mean, how many people get pulled over for a ticket and abide by the law with the police officer, and everything like that, and instead of a ticket, they just get a warning.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, that's the thing.
I've had every time if I get pulled over,
yeah,
especially Minnesota Stadies,
yeah.
We have like a fucking 10-minute fun conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
And the guy's like, dude, I'll take this off for you, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, watch your speed or blah blah blah.
Exactly.
And it's like, dude, they're so cool, man. Around here, especially local police and all that.
Oh, yes. A shout out to the Red Lake Falls Sheriff's Department.
And Thief River,
they're amazing. And Thief River, yes. Pennington County Sheriff.
Yeah, sure. It's a small,
awesome.
It's a small town, Thief River and Red Lake and this and that, but they do a heck of a job. And there are some real world problems in these cities, that happen. We had the killing, a couple of years ago. His girlfriend, they set the house on fire or some shit?
Yeah, and burned her.
So that shit horrible. Fucking happens here, man. I mean, so it's surprising here, though, when it does happen. It's like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and that was premeditated and everything, man.
Yeah.
He was doing.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, and then we had the guy who was at large for, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks
psycho.
or whatever, and he killed his wife. He stabbed his wife like multiple times.
Dude, at that trailer park or whatever,
dude, not at the trailer park.
I thought it was at the trailer park.
No, this is at their house, out in the country.
And then they had a manhunt for like a week, and they found him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that he had all the shit again
Yeah.
to like do domestic terrorist shit,
Yeah.
And so he goes to jail. And didn't he fucking try to escape? Then is that what you told
me?
A couple days ago?
He did. He did try to escape.
Escape.
Seriously, he pushed the officer into the wall.
Yeah,
and the officer had some minor injuries and stuff. But yeah, he tried to escape.
This dude is insane. Like, put that motherfucker in max, man.
Well, see, and here's the thing is, okay, he was in jail prior to this. He was supposed to stay in jail. See, he had been charged with
that's multiple crimes.
I think it was like a terroristic crime or something, because he had like pipe bombs that he had, and he had like a folder or a diary or something like that about what he was going to do and everything like that. So then they arrested him. He did his time, and it comes down to, COVID was going on and all that other stuff, but wasn't it like a forgiveness or something like that, because he was afraid for his life in there?
Yeah,
so they gave him like a forgiveness or something.
Yeah,
and then he got out. He got out of jail.
Oh my God.
And then it was like, I'd say 2-3 days later, he murders his wife.
Yep.
I mean, wow.
I didn't see that coming.
No,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, Jesus Christ, the guy had pipe bombs, was going to commit fucking probably terrorism in Thief River or something.
Yeah.
And they fucking let him out.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think he's going to do?
Yeah.
He's going to fight. He's going to do something. Mm-hmm. Put a pipe bomb on, under your car or something like that.
For sure.
Or stab somebody. There you go. Boom.
Right.
And
yeah.
He fucking, who's he stabbed? His fucking wife. It's like, Jesus, man. Didn't see that coming. Did none of those guys see that coming? Or he's good. He's good to go.
Yeah.
We can let this guy out.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
I mean, I'm not laughing on the situation or anything.
No, I'm not either.
But
it's insane that he was allowed to
how
be let out.
Stupid he is. I mean, seriously, he gets let out.
What is that?
3 days later, he tries to kill his wife. He
didn't try. He did.
He killed his wife. Then he's on the run.
That was a manhunt again.
We had FBI agents.
It was during the.
We even had. Was it?
It was during the festival. It was during the fair.
Yeah, we had a special, like, almost black ops or whatever.
We had there was all kinds of fucking people here, man. FBI and shit, and the marshals were fucking around.
Yeah, the marshals were
here.
And
so everybody at the parade last year in 2021. And, just watch your ass a little bit, just in case, because he might pipe on this place,
See, here's the thing, is because he threatened, actually, to put a pipe bomb or what, a pipe bomb,
yep.
bomb. Excuse me, I can't talk right now. But anyways, at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, so
I mean, so we were even scared to even go to the fair because we didn't want to get blown up or anything. The nice thing about it is that the day the fair started, they actually caught him that day. So that was the nice thing about it.
They did. Not many people knew about it though for a day.
Scared.
But they finally got it. They had the marshals on his ass. Yeah.
Right.
But whatever judge fucking said, hey, let him go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, there you go. Don't do it. If you just take a second thought.
Yep, exactly.
Like, well, what do you think this guy's going to do when he gets out?
Police are not your enemy, okay? They're just out there to try and protect the safety of others. That's what it is.
We all know that.
You and others.
I'm just saying about the judge, or how that even happened. Like, okay, I think you're better. Like, we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Like, or you're scared, we'll let you go.
Right.
So anybody can use that then?
To tell you the truth, I think what he needs is he doesn't need to be in population or anything like that in prison. He needs to be in a psych ward.
He needs to be in psych ward, like a max psych ward.
Yep, exactly. That's where he needs to be, and that's where he needs to be for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So anyway, Minnesota film industry welcomes 6 projects after a launch of tax credit program. Listen to this.
Oh boy.
This is kind of neat though, and stuff.
It better have nothing to do.
I mean, Minnesota has had a couple of videos, here, and everything like that producing. One of the main things here that Minnesota did have that is actually really, really big is we had, I believe, what was her name? She was on Wizard of Oz. She sang Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, was that Judy Garland?
Judy Garland? Yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay, why are we fucking talking about her?
So she's from Minnesota. So that was a big deal for us to have her in Wizard of Oz. Another thing is the film crews have set up an old farmhouse in Grant, Minnesota to work on the new film Marmalade. I'm not sure what it's about, but apparently...
Marmalade. It sounds a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Sounds a little sketchy.
So
there's going to be some dudes kissing or something for sure.
I don't know. Apparently it has like a lead actor from the Stranger Things.
Oh.
That's going to be in it and stuff. Yeah. So it's... I just
assume now that you're going to see you have to deal with it until we can get control again. It's right. I don't know what to say.
But it's one of the first projects approved under Minnesota's new film production tax credit program. And Ann Healy, the local manager, said, "This is actually going to be a postcard for Minnesota because we shot at the general store at Marine on St. Croix, and we were at the drive-in, we were in Stillwater, and we were at the farm in Grant, Minnesota, obviously."
Really?
They also went over to Shakopee at the gravel pit as well. So she identified the farmhouse as a local
St. Cloud.
As a location. She identified this farmhouse as a location due to its historic features.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So, but this is just one of the 6. So we're having 6. They're making 6 more movies in Minnesota.
Yeah. Again, I gotta say,
that's pretty cool. Though.
I'm watching them.
That's pretty.
Corner
cool.
of my eye. I'm watching these guys.
You're watching.
Don't you fucking come in here.
Corner of your eye.
Don't you fucking bring any of that shit.
Right. So.
Not the Northwest Minnesota. Anyway.
Right. So the Republicans are pushing for an affidavit in Trump's home search.
Yeah, we want to see the affidavits.
So, according to Reuters, Republicans step up calls today, well actually yesterday it would have been, for the release of an FBI affidavit showing the justification for its seizure of documents at Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago.
And what did they say? Nope.
They are actually they're calling for it. So I mean, it's
let's see if they give it to them.
It's probably
they're gonna say, hey, this is top secret.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't say it because everybody is. Oh well, there's a warrant. He's got a warrant for it.
Right.
It's not the fucking warrant, people.
No.
It's the affidavit. I want to see the affidavit.
Let me see what it says.
What is it saying that they're going in there for?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no top secret bullshit or nuclear fucking this and that. What does the fucking affidavit say? Mm-hmm. Because that is the true reason. The warrants, whatever. A warrant is just they're allowed to come in your fucking house and search or do whatever.
Right.
So a warrant doesn't mean shit.
So this is at the Armenia Yerevan, the capital.
Yerevan.
the Capitol.
Sad.
Okay. There was a large fireworks blast that rocked the city today.
That thing was
multiple
fucking huge.
people and killing dozen more. I mean,
it was bad. Like, I seen the video, and you saw the video, right?
I mean, multiple people.
Yeah.
So the explosion at the
What is it?
Surmalu
looks like.
Surmalu, okay.
It's a marketplace.
Killed 10 and injured 65. So the first responders are still fighting the fight.
Yeah, right now. As of right now, they're still in there digging for people and all that.
I mean, you gotta see this video, folks.
It's all over. You can see it. Just
it is nuts.
Put the Armenian fireworks fuck up. And
so, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, that second explosion, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that one in the video, that dude's, like, running kind of slow, like, oh, a little explosion, probably used to it, maybe.
Right,
in Armenia, whatever,
exactly.
I don't know. That area, people could tend to be used to, like, bombs just kind of going off everywhere every once in a while. So it's not a thing.
Like, that's
so
just normal,
The dude was kind of, like, doing this short, like, sort of jog, he's looking back. Yeah, sure, it was, like, some cloudiness, like, of the debris.
Yeah, right.
And then it was just, like, boom! And that dude, I mean, he started fucking booking like a fucking racehorse.
Oh, yes,
I was like, oh my God. And I mean, but it was huge. It was massive. I mean, it was probably like half of one of the trade towers, for example. It came down like that, and just the whole thing. Took other buildings with it, man, and there's just people trapped everywhere. So, we don't know the total loss yet, to be honest with you.
No.
But, yeah, that motherfucker, he was out. Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there were 3 injured in a shooting at Six Flags Great American in Illinois.
Yeah.
Listen to this. 3 people are
you're
injured
in
in a
Illinois.
shooting in
That's
the
why.
parking lot, amusement park in Gurnee, Illinois. Shots were fired from a single vehicle. And emergency personnel responded immediately, and 2 people were transported to the hospital, and the 3rd declined treatment. But they are still looking for, obviously, this vehicle, and stuff.
Yeah. People like that. I mean, I hope they find these type of people outrageous. You can't even you can't go nowhere now.
No.
Everybody.
You have to be feared for your life everywhere you go.
No, I cannot wait for it to, if we get in office, which we will, I hope they make it constitutional carry.
Yeah.
Okay, because nowadays, the way it is, like, you have to have a gun on you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least a police grade, military grade, pepper spray or something along those lines.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but everyone's like feared for their life nowadays, and stuff like that. And here's the thing:
that's what they want you to think.
Art Bell have a special phrase? Fear is the greatest
motivator. Yeah. Fear is the greatest motivator. So look at what
Art Bell was right on.
Oh, he's spot on. We got the sticker on the car.
Yeah, and he was spot on. I mean, if you read his books and stuff, he is absolutely spot on what's happening right now.
I mean, multiple books. It's amazing.
I wonder if he was like maybe God's descendant or something like that. Because I can't believe, way back then he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, he was smart.
Yeah.
He was. I'm serious. He's like us, man. He researched. He understood.
Yeah,
he understood what was happening.
Exactly.
And he knew how it was going to go. It was going to continue growing.
Right.
Into the future. And I wish I could hear what he would say
right
about
now.
what's happening right now.
Yep.
Because I think he died in 2018 April. But I would love to hear what he'd have to say about what's going on in this world today.
Right.
All right. Well, we're going to hit
our
second.
Up against the second break now.
Yep, up against the second break. So we'll be right back. This is, of course, NTR Daily Special Edition, Sunday night, Monday morning, August the 15th.
And it looks like we might be going into a third hour. Or what are we?
Third hour, baby.
Third hour.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
All right. We'll be back on NTR Daily, folks. You stay right where you are.
Want to reach Night Talks Radio? That's easy. Simply dial 1-507-384-9390. Or, for first-time callers, just dial 1-507-307-4424. From somewhere in the great upper Midwest, here's Daniel Brewer and Jennifer Gregerson.
Welcome back to NTR Daily, special Sunday night, Monday morning edition. He just said, fuck it. I still feel like shit, but might as well do a show.
Yeah.
Tell people what's going on.
Well,
don't worry, the shows that we were going to have are next weekend is going to be wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Daily is going to be back on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
I honestly think it's going to be a 3-day weekend.
It could be.
I think that Joe is going to be a Friday.
Joe, I really want Joe on Saturday, so we're really going to have to do some maneuvering here. We'll talk about that. I mean,
we'll have to see,
We'll see what happens.
I have Jesse Peak coming up.
Jesse Peak, okay.
Yeah, so he is actually from MUFON. And
MUFON.
I don't know.
50-50 on
I don't know
MUFON,
what his schedule is, though, because he is very big on a lot of these radio shows and everything. So, I mean, I think that...
I don't want nobody's fucking leftovers.
No. He's very, very good. I chose him because he's had quite a few awards and everything like that, and I think that he'd be very interesting for the show. But here's the thing is, okay, I messaged him about changing already once, and he wasn't saying anything. It wasn't hesitation or anything like that. So I think he's going to be fine about changing, like swapping to maybe Friday, and then we can put Joe on Saturday.
We'll figure that out. I'll be in contact with Joe and everybody this week.
But
I didn't forget about you. I just honestly, the past 2 days, I've felt like horseshit.
Yeah.
I probably got that COVID, man.
Yeah. Who knows?
I better go get 18 shots.
Yeah.
But you got a little bit more news there, or what?
I do. I got 3 more articles of news or whatever, and then I'm going to go to the update of what's going on in Ukraine. I do apologize, though. The Astronomical Insights part will not be running tonight.
Back Tuesday, right?
It will be back Tuesday, yes.
We're off. We're usually off Mondays. Sometimes Fridays, but we'll be kicking back off with NTR Daily on Tuesday, and she'll have her astronomical insights and whatnot, and also your other sub show.
Oh, yes!
Don't forget about that.
The Real Chronicles of Jennifer. Yes,
that's gonna be episode 2.
Episode 2.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, because you had to explain and all that the first one. So. So all that, look forward to all that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then, of course, Night Talks Radio on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, possibly. Friday, in the air. Still, we don't know about it. So it might be Saturday and Sunday. Might be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We don't know yet. We'll find out. We'll talk to everybody this week, get everything going, get the production going and all that. And we'll figure her out, man.
Yeah.
We'll do it, you know what I'm saying? We'll do it on there.
So
do like that.
So the U.S. consulate urges employees to shelter in place in Tijuana.
Oh, Tijuana, huh?
Tijuana.
You want to see a pony show?
So obviously we know what's happening is that,
cartels.
Yeah, the cartels are behind this.
Mexico's just like giving up on anything about that.
Yeah.
I'll let the U.S. fucking handle it.
So Baja California officials say 24 cars have been hijacked and burned throughout the state.
Yeah, like let's go to fucking. You want to go to Tijuana right now?
Oh yes, that'd be so much fun.
Fucking like just life's shitty as fuck right now. Like let's just go to Tijuana and make it like 10
but
times.
But then our luck would be that our car would get stolen and burned.
Everybody, our car would be stolen, right? Yeah. Dude, like you'd probably be turned into like a bestiality,
no, not necessarily, but we would probably be held up at gunpoint, or something like that. The way our luck goes these days, and stuff.
I don't think it would be held at gunpoint. I've seen torture videos. There's places you can go. There's deep, dark places that you can go. I sometimes visit those places. Keep your mouth shut about it. But I know, I've seen what the cartels do. And it's fucked.
Scary.
It isn't like
Are the
a warning.
Do you think the cartels are worse than the Mexican mafia?
Oh, by far.
Really?
by far. I mean, they all have attachments and stuff, but the cartels, the bigger cartels and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you fuck them over, if they think you fucked them somehow,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. You could be small,
right?
They take you to like a little secluded place, man. There's like 4 or 5 fucking just dude and like military fucking people, man. Fucking AKs, dude.
Oh my god.
Fucking saying shit while they have you right there.
Yeah.
And you're thinking like, fuck, man, I'm gonna shoot this person. No, they bring out like a knife and just cut your head off like this.
Oh my
like it's,
god!
Like it's a piece of steak. Dude, I
wow.
could show you these videos, but it even makes me fucked up. Like,
no.
like in the head, I'm like, why did I just watch that? Like that, like that happens in this fucking world. Like that can't be.
No.
Like, I mean, they literally, it was like a fucking, like a kitchen knife.
Rabbit hole. Can we say rabbit hole?
I mean, I got it. Come on, man. You know that I go on a tangent for this. But yeah, dude. And then I saw. Okay, one more thing. So the terrorists over, in like, Iran and Iraq and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Now those are crazy too, man.
Yeah.
Okay, they had these two motherfuckers. Okay, I saw this. God, I gotta remember the site that I was on.
God.
I think I was falling down the rabbit hole internet
Big
wise.
time,
And I found this.
yeah.
I was like, dude, these got live. They're like graphic fucking content. So I'm like, man, what's that? And I'm watching all these fucking terrorist ones, man. And I'm like, this is crazy. So there was some terrorist group or whatever.
Yeah.
It might have been. I think at the time it was ISIS.
Oh wow.
Okay, and there was 2 guys that they had like totally naked.
Oh my god.
Up against the wall, like sitting on their knees. Okay, looking at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like. This is like fucked up, people. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to change the channel right now and not listen to it, because this is fucked up. Okay? So I'm just telling you now. You might want to change for a second. Dude, they took out just a knife, okay?
Yeah.
And, dude, just started stabbing these guys. Like, that's it. Just stabbing them, like, 30, 40, 50 times. They constantly just were doing this while they're alive. And so it must have been horrific. I can't imagine what that would feel like.
Horrific.
You feel the pain until you finally start to bleed out and die.
Oh my god.
And I mean, when I'm saying they fucking were stabbing these people, they were stabbing. I mean, it was just like over and over in their back. And I mean, it had to be per guy 60 or 70 times.
Oh.
And then you just let them lay there. And the one dude was still alive, but he bled out. I mean, wow. If I can ever remember the website, I can't remember what the fuck that was.
Oh.
But I imagine it's probably taken down, to be honest, because there was the shit that I was like, dude, is there like something maybe like wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like, so I kind of went away from that.
It's just kind of you just kind of.
You kind of want to see it.
Pique your interest just a little bit, you know?
But it's like, it doesn't seem real. Like, no, like, are you serious? Like, this happened?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, they cut that girl's head off while she was alive. Like, she was talking and screaming, dude.
That's nuts.
Like, with a fucking regular knife, dude.
Ugh.
And it took, like, 20 seconds to cut her head off, dude. Like, she was alive. And you saw when the jugular vein got hit, and then she started doing this, and she stopped screaming. And it was just like, oh, my fucking God.
Wow.
All right, there's my rant. Go ahead.
That's nuts. That's nuts. So
don't go to that website. I can't remember what it is.
So 15 of these incidents happened in Tijuana. And the Mexican cities have seen shooting, by drug cartels. And this is the first time that Tijuana has been in this wave of violence. So that's why they're urging the shelter in place.
Dude, Tijuana it's like, unless you're like, a 21, 22-year-old fucking dude, just wants a fucking party, like, and you're just stupid fucking decision to go to Tijuana, get a fucking tattoo, drinking tequila and shit.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's like the only reason you go to
Tijuana.
No. Like, there would be no reason for me to.
The whorehouse too, maybe too.
Yeah, there's like, dude, they got fucking weird sex shit, man. Like shows, and I mean, it's just insane. But for us, like, we would never, like, ever have a reason to go to Tijuana.
Right.
Like, it's just like there is nothing there that we would need.
No.
So I'll put it that way.
So tens of thousands
fired.
Michigan residents are under a boil water advisory. Okay, the results
for what?
The results of a break in Detroit's largest line affects about 280,000 people in 13
Well, when you don't
communities.
fix the fucking pipes for fucking 100 years. They tried.
So including Rochester City, Washington Township, and Chesterfield Township.
Dude,
now, your mother
you know
is
what?
down there, honey. So
No,
I mean,
that's
not
north
even
of the
close
city.
to her?
No, that's north of the
Okay.
city. But
Good.
that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because I worked with Tim Seguin doing that hardwood flooring.
Yeah.
I did a job in Washington County.
Oh, really?
I remember it specifically.
Wow.
It was like almost like an apartment complex and super new. They were just building it, and we had to put floor in.
Was
and
it
my
just
God,
a small town, Washington Township?
Washington. Pretty much all towns are bigger. For there to be a town like this, like Red Lake Falls in Michigan, like you'd have to start going north, big time.
Here's the one thing I really hated about going to Michigan is the Michigan turnaround.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Everybody learns that
oh
for the
my
first
God.
time.
I had no idea what I was doing when I was driving, but Daniel was like, "No, you got to turn here," and stuff. I'm like, "What?"
And like,
it
to
does
me,
not make sense.
To me, it's like when, like, I'm totally used to that. Like,
Right.
I will never forget that. Okay, you got a Michigan turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I came here, like, it fucked me up. Like, I didn't know how to turn for a while. I knew how to turn, right.
Yeah.
But like left, I really okay. So you do it in the middle then, or how do you do
exactly.
this? Like we don't do that
No,
in Michigan. Really.
no.
Some of the major highways.
It is
and
kind of
byways.
cool though. It
But
is
yeah,
cool to
so
have that.
you go off on a separate thing, siding, and you
Yeah.
turn, and then you go. It's like a U-turn sort of deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I came here for the first time, I was a little baffled, dude. Like, am I doing this right? So.
Well, I think if I remember right, there's a couple of places, a couple of streets in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, because I stayed there for a few years and stuff. I went to school for nursing, you guys, but my car accident kind of stopped that. I do have 2 years down for my RN, so maybe I don't know. Maybe if I can get my back fixed and everything like that, maybe I can go back. I don't know. But anyway,
It'll happen.
they had.
Wait a second, you got to be with me as a co-host.
They had
the
these
fucking thing.
streets. I think there was 2 of them in Sioux Falls, but it was downtown in the major area, of the historical area, and it was like they had one-way streets. Like
One-way streets?
You could go like two people one way, 2 cars one way, and then they did 2 cars, another way, and stuff. And I used to always go down that wrong street all the time. Thank God I didn't get, ticketed for it or anything like that. And no vehicles were coming at the time. But I got so confused around that area when they do that kind of thing.
Really? Wow. Yeah, no, Michigan turn. You learn that.
Oh, I hated that.
And coming here, I learned the ways of Minnesota.
Very first time going to Michigan, and you had me do this Michigan turnaround.
Yeah,
I
you were
never
driving.
even
I
knew
forgot.
how to even do it.
Fun stuff.
So
You got anything else?
I do. Let me just finish this up here.
I actually
I'm sorry.
got something.
So the 2 businesses, one in Greenwood and one in Imlay, or Imlay Township, were affected. So don't drink the water unless it is boiled. I mean, that's.
People around there are used to that.
Don't
Me being from
drink the
Michigan,
water unless it's boiled.
like there's like a boil water emergency, like every couple of months. Like,
Really?
Just like the pipes are just so fucking old. Like I said, hundreds of mine. They don't give 2 shits, man.
Right.
Yeah, they just fucking burst. You're fucked. You gotta boil everything.
I have one last one before
Before
we go into the Ukraine update, you guys.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So, Grand Forks Police
I know.
Department seeks information about alleged incidents involving a man approaching kids. Now, here's the thing: is Grand Forks is only what, hon? 25 miles from us, 30 miles
30,
maybe.
I would say.
Yeah, not very far. So the Grand Forks Police Department is aware of a man allegedly attempting to pick up children in a neighborhood in South Grand Forks. The male is described as white, middle-aged, and chubby with black and gray facial hair. He is driving a smaller silver-colored sporty utility or crossover type vehicle. So the GFPD, Grand Forks Police Department, asks anyone who might have witnessed any of this activity to contact Sergeant Mike Jennings at 701-787-8012 or via email at mjennings@grandforksgov.com.
Very good. Very good.
So please look out for this person. I mean, obviously he is a perpetrator. And he wants to do possibly harm on the children, So keep your children, in eyesight.
Yeah, it's
watch them,
G19X.
And everything like that. So
no worries here. I'll tell you that.
No.
You got Ukraine.
Yes, I do have Ukraine. Do you have another story though? Before
I have one more quick story to wrap her up, I suppose, for this episode 4.
All right. Oh, I wanted to say, Sandy from Greece passed away. Olivia Newton-John, I mean, she was 73 years old, and she was dedicated to researching the plant medicine and cancer after her experience with breast cancer. I mean, she experienced breast cancer for many, many years.
Breast cancer, yeah.
And I think that's what probably got
if
her.
You said I see you without be a hate crime. It's chest cancer.
So anyway,
sorry.
So Olivia Newton-John sold more than 100 million albums.
Oh yeah, man.
And had nearly 40 entries on the Billboard Hot 100 during her 5 decades in music.
She was hot like fire.
Okay, so here's another one. Okay, so they weren't even gonna pick her. I mean, they went and they picked other people. They interviewed other people and stuff like that. But then, the Grease director Randall Kilser went on to reel in $395 million, becoming the highest-grossing American movie musical of the 20th century. Was Grease. I mean, wow.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty on tune to the movies.
So here's another thing. Do you think that John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John actually had a relationship?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's the thing, okay? This is why I asked this, because of what he said. So John Travolta reacted to her death by saying, "My dearest Olivia, you made all of our lives so much better. Your impact was incredible. I love you so much. We will see you down the road, and we will all be together again. Yours from the first moment I saw you and forever. Your Danny, your John."
Yeah. Yeah. They obviously had some sort of relationship.
They're saying there was no relationship, though.
I can search real easy. I guarantee they had a relationship.
I mean, you can look
you're listening to that.
They're saying there's no
that sure as hell sounds that he's going a little above and beyond for that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but then they say that it happens in threes. All this stuff, and so
Olivia Newton-John, and then Anne Hesh, and then
here's the last one, and I'm going to tell you this. It is Pulitzer Prize winning historian David McCall. He passed away. So he had biographies of Harry Truman, and John Adams. He won the Pulitzer Prize. McCall, he died at his home. He was 89 years old.
You think we can count that as 3, though?
It might be.
I didn't know that, dude. I can tell you that.
I didn't know him neither, but apparently he, in 2000...
You gotta know the person, know the people.
2006, he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award.
I don't know this dude, man. He sounds cool.
Yeah, I didn't know him neither,
No,
or
sorry,
anything
bro.
like that. But, I guess, he was popular maybe in the olden days or something.
I don't know. That name does not ring a bell.
Yeah, so would we
I don't believe that's a 3.
Would we count that as 3 or not?
No, I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
No. You got to be known.
Yeah.
That's how it counts, man. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I understand completely on that one.
I do not know that dude.
No?
Before this, I did not know anything about that dude.
Right.
So, you got so many fucking things here. Do you have something else to talk about, or what?
Well, you had this story, and then I was going to go to the
I got it quick,
Ukraine updates real quick.
A quick little drop here.
Yeah?
So, the U.S. Weather people. What the hell is that? Can't remember the actual thing. NOAA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so they said next year.
Yeah.
And the following years up to 2053.
Right.
Every summer now we're going to experience a extreme heat belt.
Oh, yay.
And it will get worse and worse until 2053. They are saying that even next year we could be experiencing weeks or months of temperatures in the hundreds or higher.
Wow.
Not for 2 days or 3 days, but weeks.
Right.
And they said it's going to gradually get worse by 2053. Temperatures in the summer could average 110 degrees.
Wow.
So, folks, it's going to be fucking hot. And it's not because of us. Okay? We are in a warming period now. Like, this is no matter what you do. I don't care if you print $1 trillion. Like, you're not going to stop this. No. It's going to fucking happen. It's been happening.
Exactly.
It's just a thing for you to do to make money for yourself. Bastards. So, yeah, going to be hot as shit next summer.
Yeah.
Fucking just air condition. Just stay inside, don't do shit. And if you go outside, hope your tires ain't melted to the ground.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be outside. It's like that Twilight Zone episode we saw.
Yeah.
About the sun.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wow, how did he... I want to get, somebody that knows about Rod Sterling. Holy shit.
Right.
Anyway, all right, what do you got about Ukraine?
Okay, so Ukraine, like I said, they're urging, Russian troops to leave the nuclear power plant.
Out of there.
So that's one thing. But, okay, so Ukraine says it has taken out another bridge that is vital for Russian forces. The bridge on the dam at Nova... I'm going to let you say that because you know Russian and you know Ukraine.
You certainly do.
At Nova what?
I'm trying to see read the rating here. Looks like Kakoa. Nova Kakoa.
Nova Kakoa is now it's not passable at all. It's just
good.
All
they cut off a vital
they did
line for Russia
because now they have cut off. So
because they gotta move supplies.
Some of the troops aren't able to get here and be with the ones that are occupying Ukraine right now. Also, Ukraine is waging a counter-offense towards Kherson City.
Okay, so...
Well,
Let me see. Kursk?
You Kursk City, but you know why, obviously.
What? No.
Why they're doing it. Because,
Yeah.
Russia owns it right now. Russia has control of it, Yeah.
Like I said, that battle is going to be a long term, but when they decide to try to take the Baltic states, so when the game is fucking on, man.
So
World War III, Top Gun, baby.
So this was said on Friday that a Russian diplomat, said a decision by the United States to name Russia a state sponsor of terrorism would mean that Washington would have to cross the point of no return. Alexander Dushkov, director of the Russian Foreign Ministries of North American Department, said the U.S. side has been warned.
I'm telling you right now, man, make bets within the next 2 weeks. China's going to go invade. The forces are gathering up right now. You can see it with your own eye, and they're going to go after Taiwan. And as soon as that happens, they're going to be like, "Oh, we'll go into the Baltics," because the United States is going to be heavily, depleted.
Yeah.
In terms of equipment and forces, and we're not moving. So right now, we should be moving our Atlantic fleets.
Yeah.
We should be cutting off the strait where they come out with their ships,
Well, we have bombs and things, right there in that area.
Right.
If they ever come out, because I mean, if they ever come out of there, that area
Mm-hmm.
by Norway,
Yeah.
the Black Sea fleet or not whatnot, I can't remember how it's called, but they are there for that purpose. Like
Yep.
they don't, you're coming out of there, it's because war.
Yeah.
So they have strategically planted bombs in the water. So when they're coming out between Iceland,
there's actually another thing. Sorry, but there's mines all over in Ukraine too.
yeah, mines are super useful.
And some they don't even know where they are.
No. That's it's fucking war is war, man. I don't know what to say about it, but
Jesus.
I give it a couple weeks. We've been warned. That's what he said.
Yeah. So listen.
But we need to be moving our troops and equipment over now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it takes at least 2 days.
Yeah.
To get a fleet over there and equipment and all other shit.
So this is interesting.
Fucking
Okay, Lindsey Graham says this. Okay,
NATO,
so
damn it.
anyways, the U.S. Senate passed a non-binding resolution urging the Secretary of State Antony Blinken to label Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism last month, but nothing has been done yet. So Lindsey Graham says this. Okay, we have remained vocal on the issue. So he's been very vocal on the issue, and said that they would work towards getting Congress to pass the issuing bill. Blumenthal said, I hope the president will decide to adopt this stance voluntarily, and he hasn't taken it off the table. So they're gonna push for it whether he likes it or not to try and get this.
it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be like move aside, bud. Harris, move aside.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna take over.
We're in a
We've
we're
done
in a
this
situation,
before. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're in a situation that is a matter of national security.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get our forces over to Poland. Okay, with NATO, and we need to get our fleets from the Pacific Ocean, and our troops there, going with Australia and Japan.
Right.
And allow Japan to have military again.
Yeah.
And they will go after China. I mean, folks, it's reality. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
A lot of people still don't believe it, but we're literally. It could be hours from World War III. It's just if somebody shoots a bullet, somebody does this.
Yeah.
The tensions are so high right now.
Even if it's an accident. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If our Atlantic fleet confronts their fucking fleet coming out, it's going to be, you're not going nowhere, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, we are, and there you go. The spark could be anywhere.
Right.
It could happen any moment, anywhere. That it sparks WW3.
Yeah. So the Ukrainians' Ministry of Culture and Information Policy, as of yesterday, has recorded 464 episodes of war crimes against Ukrainian culture, and includes 139 objects of cultural heritage.
Come on, who's saying that?
War.
Russia?
No, the Ukrainian ministry says this of culture. Ministry of Culture has said this. That's what
what Russia's doing.
That's what Russia has been doing so far.
Oh yeah.
So 3 more civilians are killed and 13 injured after shelling in the eastern city of. You were going to say that one.
Son of a bitch. Need word for where you at here?
Right here.
Where we at? Okay.
See, he can't even say that neither because he can't read.
Kramatorsk.
Kramatorsk. He can't.
Kramatorsk.
He can't read my writing. I go back from cursive to plain writing, and he can't read my writing, so I apologize.
It's okay.
So, anyways, the Russian troops have now taken control of a small village on the outskirts of the city of Dunsk.
Yep.
These words, I swear. Named
fucking words.
Pisky. Yeah.
Pisky. I'm pisky off.
Pisky off. So Russian forces and the Kremlin rebels,
What?
you know that. Okay, Russian forces and the Kremlin rebels that back up, the Kremlin and stuff, are looking to seize the Ukrainian healed area north and west of Donetsk.
Really?
Yeah. And then here's another one. Ukrainian military have prevented advancement towards the small cities of... There you go. You're down here.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I mean, I
see,
know.
I told you, see?
Yeah, I got my buddy out there trying to teach me here. Oh, God. It's A? They don't even have A. They don't understand. So what the fuck?
I don't know. V.
So I imagine that A is going to be silent. So, Vidikava. Vidikava.
And
backhunt. Backhunt.
Backhunt? Just kind of how it's spelled?
Yeah.
Huh.
To me.
Yeah. So it's getting crazy over there, you know. Lots of shelling still going on. People, unfortunately, dying. You know, Russia's basically being assholes, and
the Russian military. Okay.
Russian military. Sorry,
the Russian people.
Yeah, the Russian people don't want this.
Nothing to do with this.
No, they don't want it.
I'm telling you right now.
No.
First-hand knowledge.
Nope, they don't want it because they've been in you know, stuff like this before. They don't want it. Nobody wants it. I mean, Putin, come on, seriously.
Yeah, it's who knows? It's not going to turn out well either way.
No.
You know, I think we just, like I said, we have a matter of weeks or even days before that spark is hit somewhere.
Right.
It's Russia's being too aggressive. China is going to go. They think they got it.
Yeah.
And it's going to force the United States into two giant battles. So welcome back to, you know, the 80s.
Right.
Except this time it's not a Cold War. It's going to be a hot war.
Right.
And
right.
This is the scary part, is that the nuclear deterrent is not a thing anymore.
No.
It's not a thing. And Russia's stance is they believe that a nuclear war can be winnable. A limited nuclear war. Right. You know, that's impossible. Okay? There's going to be retaliation. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to counterattack more. Mm-hmm. Then we would counterattack more. And then it would just go, and then all of them just boop, 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 passing each other in a fucking space, going to their targets. That's it.
Right.
That's it. So.
Right. So I'm going to do something real quick, okay? Ooh. And here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do one horoscope to one lucky person out there, okay? Oh. And here's how I'm going to do this, okay? Daniel, I need a dice. So go get me a dice, and then we're going to roll the dice. And whatever number that leads, you know, is going to be the major person to hear their horoscope today. That is what's going to happen right now. Just a special edition of Astronomical Insights. A popper?
No.
There's a dice in there. Oh, no. Okay,
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, poop.
Oh,
God.
So we got the popper dice here. Okay?
Some awesome hockey game.
And...
Dude, their daughter, Steve, the teams.
Right.
Alright, so you can pop those.
So there is 12 dice, or not 12 dice. There is 12 signs. Okay.
Yeah,
so we're gonna have to pop. We're gonna have to pop two dice here if we, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, folks. Just cleaning up. Okay.
Okay. So the very first one here is that pop is this one. And it looks like 6. Number 6. Number 6 is actually Virgo, which is really good because that's my sign. So I can see what this is all about.
So that you're just doing one of these?
I am just doing one. It is a special edition.
Okay.
So here we go.
Put your magical astrology insights.
Okay. So
on those folks out there. What is it again? What is it you got? Virgo?
Virgo, yeah. So for Virgos,
all the Virgos out there.
Deep bonds could form quickly today. Okay. It also says there's a cosmic climate that could cause you to volunteer information a bit too freely, so you may want to gauge who you share the information with. But luckily, you will have a connection basically with, Mercury, and the nods of fate should help you guide against any shady forces. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. And then it says the universe conspires to bring you positive influence and supportive friendship. So you might have maybe a new friend that you might make or something like that. And then the transformative energy will bless you later tonight. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Making it the perfect time for a cleansing bath. So that's kind of interesting.
Awesome. Take a bath, get clean.
So here's another thing. Okay, your daily bonus is before you point out any problems today, think up a potential solution and be a hero. So that's kind of interesting,
I think we're gonna wrap it up on that.
That is interesting. So we have one more thing here, the quote of the day.
Oh, you do have a quote of the day.
Yes, I do have a quote of the day.
All right, we'll hang on for that quote of the day.
And then we're going to wrap it up.
Quote of the day for Monday.
Here is, congratulations, Virgo, by the way, on your reading today. Hey, it's kind of fun to do something different, and just spare the moment, So here we go.
Your little sticky gold stars on the way.
The quote of the day is, tolerating evil leads only to more evil. And when good people stand by and do nothing while wickedness reigns, their communities will be consumed. So it's saying, don't just stand by and let the world fall apart. I mean, obviously, we can do something about it. We just need to stand up, and we may need to stand up against our government. I mean, isn't that something
Second
like they
Amendment.
did? That too, but isn't it something what they did like back in royal the monarchies. They stand up to their government, and they can overthrow
England couldn't.
You can overthrow your government, though, can't you?
Here
over there?
we have a constitution and Second Amendment. Yes, we can. We can gather.
Yeah.
Okay. By the Second Amendment, it was made specifically for this tyranny.
Yeah, exactly. And
our government is getting tyrannical.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that is what we need to do. We need to stand up because we can do it.
Constitutional carry, folks.
Yeah.
It needs to be everywhere, especially nowadays when Democrats are running
because
everything.
If you're tolerating this, you're just allowing more to happen.
Yeah, get involved, stand up, do stuff.
Exactly.
I do it.
Have a wonderful night, everyone, and I will go ahead and let Daniel finish the whole entire thing out.
Okay, then. Well, we are going to get out of here, and we will we'll be back on Tuesday night. I believe that's going to be the 16th with NTR Daily and a bunch of more fun stuff. She'll have her full astronomical insight readings and much more. And then, of course, next weekend, going to be some big stuff. Could be a 3-show weekend. I don't know, folks. But, I think we're heading out of here on this Monday morning, folks. Hope it's going to be a beautiful day in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, the great upper Midwest. We'll see you soon. So long, everybody.
NTR Daily is a part of the Night Talks Radio Network.
You can catch NTR Daily every Tuesday through Thursday.
Listen live right here on Spreaker.com.
Or check out previous NTR Daily episodes in the Night Talks Radio Archives section on the NTR Spreaker page.
NTR Daily broadcasts live from Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, and can be heard worldwide through Spreaker and all other major streaming services.
I'm Jennifer Gregerson.
And I'm Daniel Brewer. For NTR Daily, we say so long until the next
NTR Daily on Spreaker.com.
And hey, thanks for listening.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out